What's going on, you fachets emeritus? All you fucking people on YouTube over there. This is the Sunday Roundup, and this is Jason. And we have, of course, our typical fucking beaners. Or should I say our typical guests? I'll take that back. Our typical guests. We have Stool, we have Bruce, and we have the other person, Sloth, who has not been on our show for a while. And one thing that I want to get this show started with, and excuse me everybody, I've been drinking, so I'm gonna have to apologize ahead of time because I'm not in my right mind. I'm actually a Democrat when I'm drinking and a Republican when I'm not drinking. So I want to get this show started off first with our info. If you have a couple of coins in your pocket going jingling-a-ling, just go ahead, and if you want to support the show, just go to the subscribe button if you want to. That would help us out a lot. And of course, on the upper right-hand corner of the channel page, there's a PayPal if you want to give a couple of dollars or a couple of quarters or whatever you want to do. That's fine with me. That would really help the show out really fine. Now, our info, if you want to be part of the show, just call 605-313-4171, and the PIN number is 793986. I personally have Bruce's permission that if a troll calls, Bruce is going to go over to your house and shoot you right in your fucking melon. Isn't that right, Bruce? Grants. Oh, by the way, Bruce, I would like to start off the show with a question for you. And then after that, I want to have a question for Sloth. I tried to watch the show Little Orbit the Astrodog. Do you remember that show? I have been trying to get a hold of it, and every place I go to, every website I go to, I have to either pay some money or sign up for something to get on to watch the movie. I have not been able to find a free version of that movie. And of course, it was made in 1979, and it was in French, but of course they transferred it into English for all us, right, for all us white folks. So for all you minorities out there, I should say, it's too bad. Yes, the alternate persuasion. That's right, the alternate persuasion. Now, like I said, Little Orbit the Astrodog. I'm kind of snoring a little bit. Like I said, I've been drinking. But Little Orbit the Astrodog, I want to watch the movie, but I can't seem to find it. Pretty soon, somebody's going to have it on there, and I'm going to find it, and I'm going to download it, and I'm going to watch it. But, Sloth, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you're going to have to get a little bit closer to the mic, because I can't hear you very well.
Is that better?
That is much better. Now, I remember it was almost a month back, you were talking about this guy named Tekashi 69. Remember him?
Yeah, I would be the shit. Yeah.
Now, well, I've listened to some of his stuff ever since you talked about it. And the guy, I mean, when you think about it, I saw one of his videos. And of course, it's him he's in a pool in this big old house. I don't know where he's at. But you got all these women with these big old humongous foofises, right? Gigantic bunsies. And that's half of the video. Now, on the other half of the video, he's got this gigantic wad of money. And I think they're hundreds. And he's in some sort of third world country, and he's handing out, just giving people money, handing out money to these people. They put their hands out, and he gives them a single bill. I'm thinking it's $100 bill, and I'm thinking, what guy in his right mind? I mean, yeah, he's a piece of shit, I'm sure, but the guy goes to a third world country. I'm thinking it's South America because they didn't look black, so it wasn't Africa or the Middle East. And what guy in his right mind would go into one of these countries and just start giving out money to people? I mean, that seems like a nice gesture, don't you think?
What the hell is the matter with his teeth? They look like Indian corn.
I know, but hold on. I want to hear from Sloth. What do you think? The guy gives out money to all these poor people. What do you think?
It's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick?
It's stupid. Yeah. It's stupid. Like, what's his... somebody else did a video like that, too. I think it was Drake. But he went on the street... I think it was Drake. He went on the streets of Atlanta, like, throughout the whole video, was just giving out money like that.
Oh, fuck Drake. Like, who gives a shit about Drake?
No, who gives a shit about this guy? This fucker...
Well, I mean, this guy is... I mean, someone puts out their hand. He doesn't sit there and look at him and kind of, give him the stink eye, basically. He looks at him and just pulls out his wad of money out of his pocket and he just hands him bills. I mean, like it's no problem.
So you think that makes him a nice guy?
Yeah, I mean, if the guy's handing out money, I mean, yeah.
That's all it takes to make a nice guy.
Look, let's put it this way,
Drake
Sloth.
Drake gave away $1 million in that video, and it was in Miami.
Okay.
He walked around fucking Miami, giving $1 million to people. How much did this fool give out?
I don't know. I mean, if you were looking at the video, I mean, there's like 5 or 6, maybe 10 people there, and he's just pulling bills out of his pocket and just handing them to people. He'll walk by somebody who's just sitting there like they're a bum, and he just pulls out his wad of money and just hands it to him.
Hey, Al Capone gave away money too. Didn't make him a good guy.
Well, what did Al Capone do that was so bad?
He murdered people.
Oh, well, he evaded his taxes.
Well, I mean, really? Okay, hold on a second. Now, I'm glad you brought that up, Bruce, because taxes, when you think about it, and I'm doing some study on this. There's a certain amendment that says that a certain amount of states have to be ratified in order for taxes to be legal. And those states, the amount of states that needed to be ratified was not. So the American government is basically stealing your money. What do you think about that?
Who are you asking?
You, Bruce.
Well, where'd you get your information from?
From the Constitution, the amendments. It says that you have to have at least, I think it's 16 states that ratified the amendment in order for taxes to be legal. And I think only 14 or 13 ratified that amendment. So, in other words, taxes right now, as far as I'm concerned, and as far as the amendments are concerned, it's illegal for the government to take taxes from you, to steal your money from your pocket.
Well, if that's true, and I haven't actually looked that up, I will say that the tax system is really messed up. And I'll even give you a better example of that.
Go ahead.
The inheritance tax. The inheritance tax, it could be like when somebody dies. It could be their estate. It could be their 401k. It could be any money they have in their bank accounts. All this kind of crap. And before you receive your money.
Yeah.
Okay, if you receive if you earned $1,000, you're only going to get about maybe 800 of that, and 20% of that goes to taxes. Right. So now that 800, which has already been taxed, you die, and they take more tax out of it before they give it to somebody else. That's double taxation.
Right.
On the same amount of money. Because if you got the money, it's already been taxed. Double taxation is illegal. Taxation without representation is illegal, but it's being done left and right. Problem is, there's just nobody fighting it. And the government does a lot of illegal things, but if nobody fights it, it doesn't matter.
The problem is, I'll give you that, but the problem is, that the back in the 1800s or 1700s, when the government had muskets and we had muskets, the American people, that was all fine and dandy. But now we have rifles and guns, and they have napalm and atomic bombs. The government, to me, has gotten so big that there's no way that you can fight them. You could go over to the IRS and go, look, you guys are stealing my money. This certain amendment has not been ratified. You're stealing my money. You know what they're going to do? They're going to throw you in fucking jail. Why? Because they can do it. That's why.
Yeah.
So, in other words, for me, and of course Sloth, the government is so big, there's no way to fight them.
Well, yeah, you can't be big dreamed and big boned like old Biggie Smalls over there. Thought he was going to change the world, man. And all he did was just get dead.
Okay.
You know, they had to shoot him for a while.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what's funny is nobody has found their killer yet. Nobody's found Tupac's or Biggie Smalls' killer yet. Now.
Yeah, well, it's okay. It was a community service.
Well, they did the world a favor. Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, if you think that they would, you would think. Let me rephrase that. You would think that they would work harder to try and solve these crimes, but they're not. You want to know why? Because I don't think that anybody cares, to tell you the truth.
Well, of course nobody cares. I mean, we all know who did it, right? Right, Stool, it was the Gay Mafia. Yeah, the Gay Mafia.
The Gay Mafia. I don't know about that, but okay, I'll give you that one. The Gay Mafia.
It was the Gay Mafia.
Is that Stool's conspiracy theory? Was the Gay Mafia? Is that his?
Oh,
is that his theory?
There is a Gay Mafia, man. There is a Gay. You think? Check out Lil Wayne and him talking about fucking other dudes. Watch all the rappers, man. They all talk about sex with dudes all the time on their music.
They're on the down low.
That is true. I've seen some of those myself. Some of those interviews. They did admit to fucking other dudes. But I thought that was kind of disturbing. Okay. So what they're trying to do is bring that prison mentality that it's all right to fuck a dude into the real society.
Ah, okay.
And then and the next thing they're going to start bringing up is sex with children. That's going to come out again. That's going to come out as well. Watch. Ah. Give it a couple of years.
Okay.
And then it's the pedophile mafia and shit like that. That's already in play in Hollywood anyway.
Okay.
Well, what it is they're just tired of regular sex, but the world is replete with a lot of unused buttholes. So they got to make some use out of it. Otherwise, they're just going to waste.
Don't get me started on that, because
as far as the eye can see.
I've been watching some of these reality shows. I'm not really a big reality show fan, but I'm a big lover of midgets. I love midgets, especially the female midgets. And I've been watching, you can laugh if you want. Go ahead. Haw, haw, haw. And then what Bruce says? Haw, haw, haw.
That's my trademark.
I know where you got that from. I'm not going to say where you got it, but I know exactly where you got that from.
Of course, but I've been using it for many, many years.
I know. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah. Okay, midgets.
Yeah. Well, midgets with their big foreheads and their small feet.
Yes, I've been watching that, and, I mean, shit, I lost my fucking train of thought. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Now, Sloth.
Sloth.
You there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
One more thing on Tekashi 6ix9ine before we move on. He's I think he's in court right now with a racketeering charge or something like that. Did you hear about that?
No, I heard that they were probably going to release him soon, and he was going to have to go into hiding.
Yeah. Well, see, I've heard all that kind of stuff. I've heard that he's going to go into hiding. I've heard that he was acquitted. I heard that he was going to be found guilty. He's going to be doing like several years in prison and then going on probation. And then I heard he's a snitch. The thing is, when you go to YouTube, okay, I've gone to YouTube and I've seen all these videos where it's saying that he's going to be set free. He's going to be acquitted. He's going to be, he's a snitch. The thing is, and of course, Stool and Bruce can comment on this, the media right now is so polluted with false, I guess I should say advertising, but you have people, you don't know what to believe. Some people say he's
false narrative.
Yes. And the thing is, what is to believe? You have every different media outlet out there saying a different thing. And who knows what the fuck is true?
So you don't know what to believe, so you think that because you saw him on a video giving out money that it makes him a nice guy?
Yes. Yes. I think he's got a ball sack down to his fucking thighs.
And Fat Joe warned him. Fat Joe warned him like a year ago. There's a video about it.
Okay.
They told him, he's like, you're getting too big. Like, you're getting that. He was talking too much shit. And he was talking about how he keeps it real. Fat Joe was like, look, you're making yourself a target. They're going to come after you. He's like, no, I just like to keep it real, blah, blah, blah. Now look at him. He's real fucking dumb. He's still in prison, and they want to kill him for all the fucking information that they gave him. He's a piece of shit. And just because they gave out money on camera doesn't give out that shit in private. That'll make you a nice guy. But he wants to do it on camera just to fucking knock off Drake. That does not make him a nice guy. Look at him. He's a rainbow fucking piece of shit.
Oh, look.
I can't.
He's got nice women's foofies on his video. That right there just tells me, man, this guy's a great guy.
Yeah, but the guy is in prison. The only people he's doing right now, he's 69ing on another prisoner,
right?
Chicken heading on his balls.
Can you imagine a guy goes into prison with 69 all over his face and arms and everything?
And all they could say is the bitch is here.
They sit there and go, you know what? Look at that guy right there with the colored hair. That looks like somebody I would like to breed with.
Might be interesting.
Well, thank you, Sloth, for that commentary. That was very thoughtful and very moral. I appreciate that.
He's a fucking moron. What do you want me to say about him? I hate him. I hate his music. I hate his attitude. I hate his fucking teeth. I hate everything about that guy.
Oh.
And I'm glad he got himself into the position.
I could have sworn there was a girl in there with an orange thong with her foofy sticking out that looked like you.
It couldn't have been, man. That particular foofy fan was very misshapen. It looked like somebody split a basketball. It didn't look natural.
No.
God, if he's still in prison, you know that somebody is planting seeds in his garden as we speak. As fast as he fertilizes all of them.
That's right. Planting seeds in his garden. Now,
they're seeding his garden.
The reason why I brought Tekashi 69 up is because last time we remember Stool and Bruce, we were talking about it, and of course Sloth wasn't around. She was doing some other things, and I say it in quotations. So I wanted to make sure.
I think she was taking the air to tires or something. She was taking out all that winter air and putting summer air in her tires.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Sounds like a Miller Lite. Sounds like a Miller Lite to me. No, not Schlitz. Not Schlitz. But anyway, thank you, Sloth, for setting us straight, because I really wanted to know your comments on that. Now I know that Tekashi 69 is a piece of shit. I know where you stand. Me personally,
thank you.
I think the guy is a humanitarian.
Get the fuck out.
Now, well, that's me. That's me. Now, I'm going to move on to Stool. Because I think Stool brought this up a while back. And since we haven't been on the air for a while because of certain circumstances, there's a guy, a very attractive man, according to Stool. His name is Alan Kruger. And Alan Kruger done got scrubbed by one of them bad boys out there. Tough break. Tough break, Alan. Tough break.
Oh, shit.
Do you see it? Do you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
He done got scrubbed by one of them bad boys out there. Now, Stool.
Yeah.
What is your problem with this Alan Kruger assassination, I should say?
Well, what happened?
Well, you brought it up on my phone.
Oh, I don't do. I read so many articles. He looks like a douchebag. If that's
Well, according to what I've read, Alan Kruger committed suicide. Now look.
Just remind me.
Yeah.
Just remind me of what he did.
Okay, he committed suicide. He's committed suicide. He was 58 years old. He committed suicide. Now, according to what I've read, there are people that say that he was on Hillary Clinton's list. Now, I'm sure Bruce believes that. I'm sure. Because
Well, it's funny how people around here keep dying of drug overdoses, suicides, robberies gone wrong. You know, it's kind of funny. There's a lot of people close to her.
well, look,
How many people close to you have died from all that?
I just want to say, I just want to state for the record, okay? If Hillary Clinton is listening, Hillary, I want to lick your ass. Now,
You are one sick motherfucker. You might as well be licking Jessica Tandy's ass. Hey.
right?
Oh, man. It's probably going to be roughly the same consistency. It's like licking the boiled.
Like what?
I remember this guy.
Yeah, you remember him now?
Yeah, Obama as well. I'm assuming that this guy got he was some advisor. He was like a financial advisor.
Yes, he was.
Something like that. And he was a professor at Princeton University. I think this guy was scrubbed because of all the shit that he knew. Come on. How much stuff do you think that guy knew?
I don't
He worked
know.
with Obama, Clinton, and
Maybe he knew a lot. I don't know. You know, look. I look at it this way, Stool. It wasn't me, so I'm cool.
you lick her ass and disappoint her, you'll be next.
Oh well, you know what?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, Bruce. When I lick a woman's ass, I make sure she's satisfied. Okay.
Oh, that's the first thing? You don't make sure it's clean? No, that's just a bonus.
Look,
It's for flavor.
you guys can make fun of that all you want, but I am a designated. I have a card stating that I'm a genuine ass licker.
Well, the difference is, you know, I like my pussy to be low mileage. You know, almost like buying a car with 10,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
You personally like one where the odometer is flipped a couple of times. And I like that. It's obvious shit's already breaking down on her. Why?
So what? And you know what? You know what, Bruce? When she dies, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna look at Bruce and Stool and Sloth, and I'm gonna go. You know what? That chick, she's in the ground right now, but I fucked her. I fucked her good. Yeah. And you guys cannot have
You know what
that.
people are gonna do when they look at you?
You guys can't have that trophy.
All
It's all mine.
you're gonna do is make people cringe. Just go,
Well, maybe the right. I'll make the right cringe, but not the left. The left's going to say, "Oh yeah, Jace, thanks for doing what we couldn't do."
Oh yeah. Hillary Clinton's ass at that? That's fucking gross, dude. She got a colostomy bag, supposedly.
How do you supposedly? You don't know that.
She got a catheter. She got a catheter shoved into her bladder.
That. You don't know that.
They saw it through her pantsuit. It's undeniable.
Oh, please.
And no, it wasn't doctored. If you can work around the catheter, then you'll be cool.
You've been watching too much. What? What's his name? Rogan. What's that guy's name?
No, I actually don't watch Al Rogan. I saw
really?
Joe Rogan. Fuck Rogan. Yeah, it was undeniable. Take a look online. Hillary Clinton, old ass catheter bag.
I'll have to take a look.
Michelle Obama's bouncing ball. She was running down those steps.
Or like what's her name? Who's that gorilla that used to try to run things? Was dancing on DeGeneres. Well, you could see something bouncing under that dress.
Yeah, Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama.
Yeah.
Bruce, are you trying to tell me that Michelle Obama? Are you trying to tell me that Michelle Obama has a penis?
Probably a bigger one than her husband's.
And what is your proof? What's your evidence that she has a penis?
Oh, well, as far as it depends on what you're looking for as evidence. If you're looking for a nude photo of her with it, you're not going to find that.
So, in other words, you're speculating. You're speculating.
There's photos of her with a heart on. There's photos of her nuts bouncing around.
She might have a big clit.
Under the dress.
She might have a big old clit for all you know.
But if that's the case, that's an awful big clit.
And there's very clearly, she adjusts the dick in her pants as she's running down. And there's a video of it. There's another video of her dancing on Ellen. And she's dancing to some fucking song. In the air, and they're like kind of bouncing. Yeah. And as she's bouncing, dick bouncing in her pants up against her pant leg. Like it's unmistakable. What the fuck else could it be?
Unmistakable.
You know what was funny about that video of her with Ellen?
What?
Did you see the kind of dance move they were doing? What they call that dance?
No.
The monkey. From the 60s? Remember that dance, the monkey? Do the monkey, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing the monkey. And her balls were out.
Well, let me tell you something. Just because you guys see a bump in the middle of her crotch, you can't. All you can do is assume that she has a penis. That's all you can do. You can't say for certain. No, you can't say for certain, 100% certainty that she has a penis. You can't say that.
Well, not without seeing her totally naked.
Okay.
Of course not.
Well, then, she might be a woman for all we know. She might be a man. Who knows?
She might be a man for all we know, too.
Who knows? Who cares?
Oh, good God.
All I can
Hillary's
say.
one nasty bitch. I don't know.
No, she's not. No, she's not. She's hot.
She's a nasty whore, man.
You say that because you're a Republican. You're not a Democrat. If you were a Democrat, you'd be going. If you were a Democrat, you would be going. Ooh, she's hot. Come on now.
No.
Come on.
No. Okay, yes.
I admit it. You got me.
If I was some filthy shit-sucking liberal, of course I would have bad taste.
Oh, is that what it is? Bad taste?
I would be used. I don't damn that new stuff.
No, look.
I like it all worn out and gaping and looking like a sarlacc.
The all-powerful Zarlak.
I bet that's what they look like.
When you get slowly digested for 1,000 years.
Yeah,
now
she's going to slowly digest you for 1,000 years.
But the thing is,
you stick your face down there.
Getting back to the Zarlak. If you're slowly digested for 1,000 years, you're basically going to be dead in the first couple of days. So you're not going to feel nothing.
Well,
So
you're
what
in there with no oxygen. You're probably dead in the first few minutes.
Yeah, so what does it matter if you're slowly digested for 1,000? Like, it's painful. I mean, shit.
Hey, it's dramatics.
I guess so. Now,
it wouldn't sound good if you say you're slowly digested over the next 5 minutes. That just wouldn't sound dramatic.
it wouldn't be as exciting. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
It wouldn't have that same effect.
Yeah. So, Stool.
Yeah.
Alan Kruger. Is he a piece of shit? Or did he get what he deserved, or what?
Well, he was helping out the Obama agenda, so I would say he's a piece of shit.
What do you think, Sloth? Oh, okay.
He worked for Obama in the Clintons, so I'd say he's probably a piece of shit. I don't really know much about the guy. He's cute. He's definitely a waste. Poor guy.
Waste of a good penis. I know. Okay. All right. What about you, Bruce?
Personally, I think if he was helping out the wrong people and they decided to kill him because he talked,
Yeah.
that's his own fault. He got himself involved in that shit. He knew the risks, and he rolled the dice and lost. So personally, I would say fuck him.
He ruled Snake Eyes.
Yeah, fuck him right in the ass with a big rubber dick.
Big rubber.
All right. Now there's another. I want to talk about in this next segment. I want to talk about idiots, and I know there's a lot of idiots in this fucking world. And the thing is, they're breeding like rabbits. Okay, and the problem is, I would say by the year 2030 or 2040, there's going to be so many idiots in the world. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. Now, there's a guy, if you're looking on the screen, I'm sure Bruce is.
Yeah.
It's Idiot versus Cactus. This guy.
Yeah, I've seen this before.
Yes.
Yeah, oh my God.
He decides to jump into a gigantic cactus. Okay? And
look at that. He's got a.
as the guy is screaming when he's got like 4 or 5 inch spines in his skin, he's telling the guys.
And one of them is tickling his butthole.
Right. He's telling one of the guys, help me now. Like he's ordering him to help him. Well, if the guy hadn't jumped in the cactus in the first place, he wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah. Imagine how many of those spines broke off inside of it. You know what I mean? It can't get it out.
And of course, I like the Ray Liotta face. Laughing.
What an idiot! I think fucking moron.
Yeah. That
There's like a lot of these guys are losing their fear factor.
You know where they got this from? Jackass. That's where they got it from. These guys.
Yeah, that's the start of this crap.
This whole thing about doing all these stunts and these dangerous stunts, that's all past. Okay? Jackass did it. It's over and done with. Okay, people are moving on. But these idiots, these millennials, seem to think that it's still a big thing. So let's keep doing it. And it's not. It's not. People are not going to look at it and go, oh, man, that guy's cool for doing that. No, they're going to say that guy's a fucking idiot for what he did. You know what I mean?
News and subscriptions. That's their thing. Everybody wants to be a star. Everybody wants that easy money. Nobody wants to go to college anymore and earn it. They want to just jump into cactuses and hope that he earns advertising.
I don't know if Bernie Sanders gets his way, there's going to be free college for everybody.
Sanders, his brain done dried up and just blown away.
And of course, with Bruce, there's always barber college.
Yeah, your mama's a whore.
There's always barber. You know where I got that from? Come on, I'm testing Bruce's wit here. There's always barber college. Where did I get that from?
It's Roadhouse.
Ah, damn it! Once again. Damn Damn it.
Roadhouse.
One of these days I'm going to say one, and he's going to go, I don't know. One of these days.
You did stop me once.
I think I did, yeah.
But that's because the reason for that was the movie you quoted was really faggot shit. I don't watch faggot shit, so.
You faggot. You faggot fuck. You faggot fuck. So what do you think, Sloth? Would you jump in a cactus like this for subscriptions?
Oh, no.
No?
I wouldn't. No.
Yeah. Who's got their prize?
Oh, shit.
That's true. Everybody's got their prize.
I don't know if I could do that for a price, man. I don't know if I could do that for a price.
That's a little much.
Let's put it this way. Okay, I got something for you. Sloth. Let's say somebody said, okay, Sloth, I'm going to give you $500,000, and I want you to lick Whoopi Goldberg's ass.
Oh, I do that for a Dr. Pepper and a sandwich. I like Whoopi Goldberg.
She'd even settle for a Dr. B.
Dr. B. Or maybe a Mountain Holler. Of course, when she goes to the bar, she goes, do you want a Captain and Coke? No, I want Admiral Nelson. I want the rail drink.
Give me whatever it was. Don't cut the hair.
You couldn't pay me enough to do that. That is fucking stupid. What's even shittier than that is that guy's doughy physique. So he has a bunch of fucking face for that shit to implant. It's just gross.
His doughy
His fucking
physique.
hand. Oh, thank you.
Doughy?
Yeah, it's so Look at it. No, thank you. No, thank you.
So somebody says, Sloth, I'll give you $1 million to jump into a cactus. You wouldn't do it? $1 million.
Maybe a little cactus. Not that shit. Hey, no, thank you.
Hey, what does he say at the end? Does he acknowledge his dumbness?
Basically, yeah.
At the end of the day?
Yeah, basically. He says it was pretty stupid for him to do that. Of course, the thing is, I would really like to put the audio on these shows, but with YouTube's shit going on, if I put audio on there, they flag it, and I get shut down. So that's why I don't have any audio on it. But basically, what he's saying is I jumped in a cactus, and this is for all the people that wanted me to do it. So, in other words, he was doing it for his fans. Basically.
Yeah, well, that's the way the Nazis at Facebook and at YouTube work. Facebook too.
Yeah, Facebook is also the same way.
Showing the videos shouldn't be an issue with all the. It's a YouTube video, and we're commenting on it.
Well, yeah, but with the audio though, there's certain algorithms that pick that up, and when because this video that I have here has I guess. Whoever did this video has got a lot of subscribers, and of course they somehow with Google, not Google, well Google anyway, yeah, because YouTube is owned by Google. Their algorithms, if they hear any audio, it automatically flags it, and I've tried to fight that, and I can't. So it's really difficult to fight the big dogs, so to speak. So.
Bruce did. Bruce got one over on Facebook.
I heard about that. That was a bunch of shit, Bruce.
Why was it a bunch of shit?
That was a huge liquid slice of shit. And I'll tell you why.
Explain to me why.
I'll tell you why.
All
Because
right, let's hear it.
Anybody who knows how to work a photo can doctor that photo. And I think, hold on, and I think that you doctored that photo to make you look like you're in the right.
No. You need to do a little more research before you come up with these accusations.
And you need to kiss my balls.
You can go right now.
Yeah.
You can go right this second. Go into Google.
Yeah.
And put in girl butt implants explode. Put that in right now and look at the first picture that pops up. That is the picture I posted.
Okay.
That is the picture that they gigged me on. Now, the issue with that was they said that picture, because it had an ass on it, a bare ass,
yeah,
Facebook guidelines. And they sent the guidelines. You know how they do that? They sent the guidelines that they said I violated. So I had them review it, because you get the option of either accepting it, reviewing it, or deleting the picture, whatever the hell it is they give you.
Right.
So I had them review it. There it is, first picture. That right there is the picture that I posted. Now, the guideline that they used said that Facebook policy or showing genitalia in the pictures. Okay. And so I reviewed it. I had them review it once. They denied it again. I had to review it again. They denied it again.
Okay.
Review it the fourth time. They actually gave me a box where I could type in why I thought that this picture didn't deserve to be taken off, why it didn't violate their policy. And so I wrote this big, it was a 2-paragraph explanation as to
I saw it.
why I didn't see it.
Okay.
Your policy talks about showing genitalia on Facebook. And I wrote back and I told them that an ass does not constitute genitalia. That if you look in the dictionary, the definition of genitalia is basically it's a pecker, a pussy, for the creation of, of children, basically, for child making, for sexual, or for bearing children kind of thing.
Butthole babies.
And so I told them
no butthole babies?
You cannot bear, and I put in parentheses, there are probably some groups that will disagree with me. This is not genitalia. Or an ass is not used for sex kind of thing. And they responded with, "We were wrong. You were right. We have replaced your picture."
I saw.
At the end of that, I did put on there that you need to look this up in the dictionary. If you think an ass is used for this purpose, then you need to go back and study human anatomy again. And that was their response. They said, "Okay, we were wrong," and they put my picture back, and they reinstated my account. That's the first time I have ever beaten Facebook at their own game. They were wrong, and that was it. They tried to use their own policy on me, and I turned it around on them because they were wrong. I mean, it's out and out they were wrong. They admitted it, and they put my picture back.
So what did you tell them? They did this, and I'm going to turn it on them. Each of us is going to establish our own. Each of us is going to establish our own chapters.
Hey, Jace.
Yeah.
You are a self-admitted ass licker. Would you eat that?
Am. Yes, I am. Proudly admitted. Proudly
Would
admitted.
you eat that exploded ass?
No.
How about that thing?
No, I don't. Well, hold on a second. Let me answer the question.
Are you a shit pipe?
I don't eat black ass. Sorry, I'm not into black women. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
You're not into black women?
No.
What would be your reason for that? Because right there would be saying, "Oh, he's racist." So why would you say you're not?
Well,
but why would you say you're not?
Okay.
I feel you're not doing it for those reasons.
Okay.
So explain why you're not.
Fair enough. I'll first of all, I want to say to all the people that say I'm a racist, fuck you. I'm not a racist. But the reason why I don't like to lick a black woman's ass is because black women just don't appeal to me, and I've been around black women and they stink. So I can just imagine. I've been around black women when they were fully clothed and they stink. Can you imagine if their butthole was open, staring me in the face? No, thank you. I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass.
Well, why should that bother you? Hillary probably still has crusties down there from 1956, and you're willing to fuck that?
Well, fuck it, not lick it.
Oh, you wouldn't lick her ass?
Yeah.
All the little crusties caught in what's left of those crinkles that are now replaced with scar tissue?
Well, this is what I would do. If I grabbed Hillary Clinton, this is what I would do, Bruce. Just so you're aware, okay? That way you have this. We're all clear about this. I would get her. This ought to be good. What I would do is I would get her in the shower, okay? And I would sit her down, and I would be like rubbing her pussy, just rubbing it real hard just to get her going. And while I'm doing that, I would use the other hand, and I'd get some soap, and I would clean her asshole. So she would think that I was, just getting her off. So when we got out of the shower, her butthole would be clean, and I would just savor and.
Well, all you're using is your finger. You got a fairly smooth texture to your finger. You might want to use like steel wool, maybe an SOS pad, something to really scrub.
No, I'm going to use my tongue. I'm going to use my tongue thing. I'm going to tongue punch her fart box. That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, that's much.
I noticed how somber the room guy's like. Oh, yeah, okay, whatever.
Personally, I'm trying to picture that. You know what I pictured?
What do you picture?
Is you spreading her cheeks.
Yeah.
Your tongue like trying to tongue punch her fart box, like you said. Now you want to believe this thing is still tight, which I know it's not, but let's just say it is.
Yeah.
You're trying to punch, and so you kind of give up because your tongue is tired.
Right.
And then all of a sudden she farts, and her butthole kind of gets that kiss. It goes with the lips like your mouth. And it like swallows your tongue.
Oh.
And then as it draws back, it pulls your tongue in. And then you get to taste the walls. With any luck, hopefully you've killed your taste buds by that time, and you're not smelling enchiladas from like 2 weeks ago.
Have you ever heard of that song, The Wreck of the? Have you ever heard of that song, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald?
The Rectum of Fitzgerald, who?
No, The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yeah, of course, Gordon Lightfoot.
By Gordon Lightfoot. I was listening to a radio show, Bob and Tom, and they did a song. Do you remember a singer back in the 40s and 50s? Her name was Ella Fitzgerald.
Ella Fitzgerald, yeah.
Yes, they did a song with that one in mind. They called it the Rectum of Ella Fitzgerald. That was the funniest shit I ever heard. But anyway.
That's classic.
It was. If you go on YouTube, I think you can find it on YouTube, but it's The Rectum of Ella Fitzgerald. It is the funniest shit you will ever hear. But anyway, getting back to that, what I was trying to go into was, I mean, if the woman's ass is clean, I'll lick it. I'm not proud. I don't give a shit. I'll lick her ass.
Do you have to be proud to do that? Does it take away your pride to stick your face on another woman's shit pipe? I mean, really?
Well, I'm not.
How is that a loss of pride?
I am not sticking my tongue inside of her asshole. I'm just licking around it. I'm rimming her, giving her a rimmer, basically.
Yeah, but the problem is you got to remember that you're dealing with old asshole. An old asshole is not like dealing with young asshole. Now we're talking about an untouched young asshole. Okay, it's nice and tight. I mean, you could shove a piece of coal in there and get a diamond in 6 minutes. Okay, we're talking tight. Okay, what you got is an asshole that has been cycled and recycled and plunged and stretched and blown, and God knows what the hell else has happened to it. Not to mention that her age, her muscles don't quite work like they used to.
Okay,
so this thing is not like trying to shove your thumb, in a pinhole. It's like trying to shove your fist in a container of Jell-O.
Okay.
All right, well, there's just no elasticity
okay.
there. So, I mean, there is no tonguing the rim.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, I'm going to ask you something.
Like a mushroom or
I'm
a cauliflower at that point.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you something, Bruce. How do you know that Hillary Clinton's asshole is blown out?
Oh, I don't.
Okay,
I don't, but I will tell you this. I will tell you this.
What?
I used to know this guy who was a mortician. I went to college with him, and he worked at one of the local mortuaries.
Was it Clown College?
And he was telling me that when they... No, well, he... I go to the same school you did. You went to, the School of Hard Cock, right? Is that what it was?
That's what it was. Yeah, that's what it was.
Well... Yeah, he was telling me that while they prepared the bodies, that once the body, it was great the way he put it. He said that no matter how tight your asshole is, he said when you die, every muscle in your body relaxes.
Right.
And the way he said is that your asshole actually expands to about the size of a 50-cent piece.
Okay.
And that was his description. A 50-cent piece, or Cougaran or a doubloon was pretty large.
I'm sure he's fucked a few in his time. Asshole. Sure. Okay.
No problem. Yeah, he said it gets relaxed in death.
Okay.
Now, she's old. Now, granted, her sphincter, I'm sure, still has some elasticity left to it.
Yeah, but she's not dead.
Maybe.
She's not dead.
Well, she's not dead. It's going to be even worse for her if she died. But you have to know. I mean, if you were squeezed an old lady's ass, I'm talking like Jessica Tandy old. Do you think they're going to have the firm ass you saw in that old 69 video you were showing there?
Who cares?
You're not going to get an ass like that on a 69-year-old. Well, I guarantee you, if her butthole's ever been punched, I bet you it's pretty damn tight. Hillary Clinton, all the muscles in her ass are all relaxed and soft, and you want to put your tongue all over these used-up muscles that don't. God knows what you're going to get out of that.
I don't think that Bill Clinton was fucking her in the ass.
Bill Clinton wasn't fucking her at all. He was fucking everybody else instead of her.
And that asshole should be so tight you could put a cold piece of coal in there and it'd be out diamond in 3 minutes.
No, he probably didn't want it because he blew it out. I think about it. That's another thing too. A guy like Bill Clinton, you think he wasn't banging her in the ass all these years? Absolutely. He tore that fucking thing up.
All right. Well, just call me.
There's nothing left for you. All you're getting is the remains.
Okay. Well, just call me a recycler.
No.
I'm a recycler of used assholes. How about that?
You know what you ought to do. Go ahead and do that, and then put it on a video, and call it "Where did he dig this chick up?"
Maybe I will.
I don't know about you, but I like my shit fresh. The fresher, the better. Now, at my age, I'm almost 50. Well, you're not going to get virgin fresh at my age, unless you're driving a Corvette, have $1 billion, and all that kind of shit, which I don't have. So I can't hope for anything like that.
Right.
But I'm going to try and go as young as possible and as little used as possible. For some reason, you love high mileage vehicles. I just don't get it. I don't get it, man. You love that odometer.
I know you don't get it. I know you don't get it. I know. As ugly as you are, you bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Ah!
Don't be jealous.
Don't be jealous.
Don't be jealous.
All right.
Don't be jealous.
I'm not going to be jealous. Now, I'm going to continue this conversation here, but hold on a second. Let's get to one of Stool's. I talked to him last week about this because we were trying to do a show last week, and of course, we couldn't get Bruce on the line because he was masturbating or something like that. I don't know what he was doing, but
hey, job's got to get done.
Yeah, but it's about this fat Jedi.
Porkins? You talking about Porkins?
No, not Porkins. It's this guy who's got some massive flappy tits who thinks he's a Jedi.
Sounds like Porkins.
And of course, throughout the video's on right now, but of course, throughout the video, he's talking in this Jedi speak, like they're actually in a movie. And I think towards the end, he trips over something and falls down. But Stool had come across this, I guess, and he sent it to me. I think it's fucking hilarious. I mean, you think a guy that's got nothing better to do than eat? He doesn't fuck, so I'm not going to say that. He eats, he shits, he sleeps, and he plays Star Wars. You know,
he's basically the shit factory. Yeah. All he does is eat and shit.
What woman in the okay? Let's get this. Let's give this to Sloth. Would you look at this guy, Sloth, and go, you know what? That looks like somebody I would like to breed with.
No, but he does have some pretty cool Jedi skills. I like how flat his ass. What?
Look at that physique.
I know.
Yeah. I like that.
I like the cankles.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I like how they're bulging out of his slides. It's really gross.
Hey, Stu,
are you
watching?
At least maybe that guy wouldn't cheat on me.
if you notice, the guy has no neck. His head is just like attached to his body with no neck.
Yeah, like Barney.
Something like that, yeah. So. The guy falls over. I mean, this is just okay. Look.
The body like a Tasmanian devil is like all upper body, and he gets real skinny towards the bottom.
I have to admit, Bruce, that I watched the I watched the Han Solo movie. And I must say, and I can sum it up in one word, and it's a 4-letter word. Shit. That's basically what it was. It was complete garbage. It was garbage.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to make one on Porkins or Greedo or.
Well, they're making they're making one more. I think there's one more that's coming out. That's gonna basically finish the whole saga completely.
Yeah.
So I mean, I didn't watch the second one. The only one that I really liked was that Rogue. It was on Netflix.
Rogue One.
Yes, that was very good, very well produced.
Yeah, Rogue One was good.
It was very well done. And of course, the first 3 Star Wars, ones that came out in '77 and '80 and '80 something. But all the rest of them, like the middle 3, was just the only problem. Look, I have a big problem with CGI. Okay.
As do I.
There are times when it needs to be used, and there are times when it should not be used. And with the Return of the Jedi, or not the Return of the Jedi, but the next 3, the first 1, 2, and 3, they used it way too much. Way too much.
I agree completely.
Because when you're doing a movie, what you want to do is you want to make it look as real as possible to get the audience inside the story. You know what I mean? But when I was watching those movies, all I could see was just, okay, fake. Fake. That's it. That's all I could see was fake. It's all CGI. It's all computer. I'm not into the story. I cannot get into the story. You know what I mean?
That's what killed the second 3 that Lucas did. Way too much CGI. I hated those last 3 Lucas films.
And
they were just complete.
And what's funny is, funny that you say that. What he tried to do was take the first 3, the ones that he did in, the first Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back and The Return of the Jedi, and he tried to put CGI in there. And it's like, dude,
yeah,
what are you doing?
Well, he wouldn't re-release the originals anymore. He wants those to be gone, and not be viable anymore. So all you can buy are the new ones, as if the older ones never existed. I don't even watch those new CGI ones. I hate those. I love the originals, and those are the only 3 that I'll watch.
And of course,
everything after that is just
and of course
with the franchise.
And of course, with all that, I got a 4-letter word also. Gaga.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. Or doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
That's all it is. It was just wasted film. Wasted film. And of course, with the new ones, I saw the first new one. What was it? Part 7? Was it part 7? And of course they had a black guy as one of the main characters. Now look, in the first 3 they had Lando Calrissian, but Lando Calrissian was not really a main actor. You know what I mean? He was just in that one movie.
Yeah, it was a side character.
Yeah, this new guy, this black guy, he's in the first one, he's in the second one, now he's going to be in the third one. And of course, there's too much CGI. It's ridiculous.
Too much PC in it too.
Wow. Yeah.
One of the things people hated about that last one that came out was The Last Jedi. That purple-headed chick.
Mm-hmm.
That the whole basically it was all dominated by women.
Oh.
You know, there was so much PC in there; it was just unbelievable. People hated it because of that.
That's another thing.
People really hated that chick with the purple hair.
When they had on the first Star Wars, the ones that came out, one that came out in '77, when they had that, when they went into that bar where those people were playing the musical instruments, they added this thing. It looked like a tauntaun, but it had lips. And it sounded like a woman. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Spice noodles?
Yeah. And it was all CGI. I'm like, oh my God, they fucking ruined it. They ruined it.
And the song was terrible.
Oh.
Return of the Jedi. Yeah, the song was terrible.
Oh, it was
I love the original song.
It was just awful. Awful. You know? Stop.
Yeah, George Lucas, man, he really screwed up.
It's not just George Lucas. It's all these other movies. All these new ones coming out. Like when they show, I was watching a movie called The Expendables. You seen that?
Of course.
Whenever you show somebody getting shot or somebody getting stabbed, it's all CGI. You can tell that it's computer generated. You know what I mean? It's not like it. It's not like it was in the '70s where you stab something and blood just gushes out, and you know that it's. I mean, you know that it's not real, but I mean, it kind of gives.
But
yes, it gives you a
practical effect.
It gives the appearance of realism.
Always dominate.
Yeah, I mean that's all gone. You know, like what's it? Burial Ground.
Practical effects for the best.
Burial Ground.
Effects for the best.
Burial Ground was a perfect example. You know?
Yeah, the Knights of Terror. Yeah.
The Knights of Terror. It was great with Peter Bark.
I need to see you next to me. I need to talk to you.
All right. Before we get any further, here's another one that Stool had talked to us about. Or talked to me about. He said it on my phone. I think he said it to everyone. It's everyone's phone. But it's a Chinese woman who narrowly escaped death after a homemade IV drip of fruit juice.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
Are you the one that sent that to me, Stool? Was it you?
Yeah.
This woman decided to get an IV drip and use fruit juice as the IV drip. How fucking stupid is that?
Now she's an idiot.
Yeah.
It caused her, I think she had heart problems, liver trouble now, kidney trouble, all that crap.
Well, it says that a woman in central China was so keen on staying healthy that she injected the juices of 20 types of fruit and almost paid for it with her life, according to local media. She says the 51-year-old woman from Guyang County in whatever, she in Hunan province had developed an interest in unconventional health treatments, as reported by the Morning Herald. And of course, she used 20 types of fruit and made juice out of it and tried to stick it in her veins. Like, she didn't think that was gonna fucking kill her? Really?
Well, putting it in there directly, of course. If she didn't want to absorb it into her stomach, she could have hung herself from her feet and had somebody funnel it into her ass. At least that would have absorbed into her rectum and her intestines.
I mean,
at least that would have been some kind of a filter.
Yeah, it's like alcoholics. You know, alcoholics, whenever, you know, they're at the AA or whatever, they can't drink it. So what they do is women, and I hope Sloth is listening to this, women sometimes will get tampons and saturate it with vodka and stick it in their vagina, and of course that will get them drunk. Or they will stick a water bottle with a hose in it and stick it up their ass, and because the intestines will absorb the shit faster than the stomach will, so they get drunk fast.
I wonder if their rectum actually gulps it. But they just kind of flow through there.
You're a sick man, Bruce. You are a sick man. I have to say, Sloth and Stool, that Bruce will be going. He will have a one-way ticket to hell. He is going straight down.
Hey.
Ain't no pass and go, no collecting $200. This person is going directly to hell.
Hey, that's where all the drugs and the hookers are going to be. I'm game.
I'm sure. But anyway, Sloth.
Yeah.
Would you get fruit juice from the guava or the Mexican market over there in where you're living, and stick it in your veins, or just up your ass?
Now you're probably right up my ass. I don't think I'm afraid of needles and shit. How did she get it up there? Like, did she inject it with like a needle? Was it like a drip?
It was an IV drip. IV drip.
Yeah, no, thank you. That's gross.
No.
What do you think, Stool? Were you in favor of this?
You know, what she should have done, if she wanted all the vitamins, she should have had a fruit juice enema.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's what I'm following it into her ass, yeah.
That's true. She should have had a fruit juice enema.
What an idiot.
Go ahead, Bruce.
I wonder if she had in her system.
Maybe she did.
I'm glad she did that, quite personally.
Why?
You know, that guy jumping into the cactus, this chick sticking fruit juice in her veins, and I'm glad they do those kind of things. It's Darwinism, man. Survival of the fittest. Let these fuckers kill themselves off, man. Kill themselves off. Survival of the fittest. That's the way it needs to be. See, the problem is, like that doctor you see there in the purple is actually trying to help her out. He's intervening in nature. Just let nature take its course. Let it take her nice and peacefully.
Well,
the smart ones will be left.
That's the job of the doctor. If somebody does something stupid that you know, affects their health, it's the doctor's job to reverse that and make them better.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. It's like those people that you know, overdose on IV drugs or heroin or something, and they give them Narcan to bring them back. Just let them go. Let them go. You know, more food for us.
The liberals don't want to do that because those are all liberal voters.
Well, fuck the liberals. Who gives a shit about the liberals?
Fuck them all right in the ass.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck them right in the anus. right in the old foofy. Who gives a shit?
Have you ever heard of Jilly Juice?
No.
Jilly Juice. I used to watch this because there's a bunch of groups on it. Jilly Juice was made by this chick, Jillian Epperly.
Yeah.
And it's just this interesting solution of like a cup of salt or something, or 2 cups of salt and like a gallon of water. It's like a brine and cabbage. You mix it with purple cabbage. You leave it in a warm room for 3 days, and then you drink it. Like, you're supposed to drink a gallon a day. And she says it cures like autism, cancer, HIV, homosexuality, Down syndrome. Like, she just claimed, like, she claims it's a pro limb. I saw this crazy bitch on Dr. Phil too. She went out there. She because it gives you like horrible diarrhea, but she calls it waterfalls. That you get waterfalls. It's like some of her has a pretty big following, and she charges like $50 or $100 an hour just to consult with her.
Yeah.
And people are starting to have strokes and shit from all the sodium. But I think
I'll tell you. No, go ahead.
No, I just think that when you make claims about, it can regrow limbs and it can get rid of cancer, I think really you're just catching all the really the desperate people that are just looking for a solution.
Sure.
It gets shitty. I feel like they just take advantage of those people. You know what I mean?
But everybody thinks they have a bright idea. Look at those fuckers in California back in the 70s that were doing that high protein, no water diet to lose weight. Can you imagine? High protein, eating lots of peanuts and stuff, no water.
Talk about shitting bricks.
It was killing people. Yeah, their kidneys were shutting down. It was causing all kinds. A lot of people died from it.
Yeah.
I forget what the diet was called, but I have the perfect solution to all this. What she could have used that would have fixed her right up. And
what, your semen?
Even our host had a chance to get his, but he just turned it down. Zango. That's what you need. Zango. I tell you what. Nothing gives you more energy than Zango.
Oh, I missed that train, Bruce. I missed that train.
Yeah, it passed you by.
It's gone. I'm gonna get cancer now and die. Cancer's gonna eat up my intestines. I'll be shitting out my penis.
You funnel it straight into your pee hole.
But let me tell you something. about cancer. The problem is with cancer is a lot of people, when they get it, they are looking for being that cancer treatment is so expensive. They're looking for alternative ways of curing it, and they're willing to pay any price, and they're willing to look at any type of a product that they think is going to cure them. So someone could say, "Hey, if you drink your own piss, it's going to cure your cancer." And guess what? They're going to believe it because they want that cure. And the thing is, there is no cure. At least,
but these people don't want to. They're not willing to pay anything for it. If they're willing to pay anything for it, they would have bought the chemo. They want something cheap, is what they want.
Well, yeah.
They're not willing to pay anything for it. They want something that's inexpensive and cheap, that some, father's, brother's, nephew's, cousin's, former roommate told you, "Hey, try this, it works."
All right, Spaceballs.
And they're stupid enough to believe it. Yeah, well, there you got that one. Huh? Yeah.
I got that right away. I got that right away.
And they listen to everybody except their doctors. They get on the internet and diagnose themselves, and they look for all these cures on their own. And a lot of them die because of this crap. And to be quite honest with you, fuck them.
What?
Doctors are trained to try and heal you. Now, granted, doctors are really nothing more than guesswork in a white coat. That's all it is.
Yeah.
The difference is between them and you is for them it is educated guesswork. That's what their whole education is about. Trying to make a good, solid, educated guess about what on your symptoms. When you go online to heyimsick.com or diagnoseme.com kind of shit, and you're expecting an answer that's really going to help you, you believe that shit and then start taking some remedy that their advertisement is giving to you?
Well, first of
then
all,
you deserve to die.
Wait a minute. Have you seen how they make the chemotherapy?
Well, I know what some of it consists. It depends on the chemo.
In the chemotherapy, I've seen video.
Some of it isn't.
I have seen video of these people that are making this shit, and they're working in biohazard suits because this shit is so toxic that they can't get this shit on them. It is so poisonous.
Oh no, it's not that toxic.
It's
and
toxic.
I'll tell you why.
It kills it kills not only cancer cells, it kills normal healthy cells. And the thing is, now hold on a second. If you heard the old saying, it's not the cancer that kills you, it's the chemotherapy. They're right. The chemotherapy will kill you before the cancer does, because that shit is toxic.
Well, here's where you're wrong.
Go ahead.
They're wearing biohazard suits not because they're worried about this shit touching their skin. If it touches their skin, they will die. People are putting this shit in their veins and are walking away. So I don't buy that touching it with your skin is going to kill you. It's that toxic.
Why don't you touch it with your pee-pee?
Just for that. They wear that stuff because they don't want to be touching any of this because it's a sterile environment. They're making a drug. That's why they're wearing that stuff. Not because the stuff is so toxic it's going to eat through your skin and kill you right away. If that was the case, they wouldn't be putting it in people's veins. Use your brain.
Or as Pancho would say, use your brain with the M.
Oh, he missed that one.
Oh. What do you think, Stool? What do you think?
About the cancer?
About chemotherapy. You think it's poisonous or not?
Yeah, well, it makes your hair fall out. It's got to be doing something bad.
Oh, it's definitely poisonous. But than it does regular cells. If it kills more regular cells, they won't approve it. I mean, it's one of those, do the pros outweigh the cons?
Well, hold on a second.
Because with every chemo,
wait. I want to hear from Stool because he's had this before. I want to know if you've had. Did you have chemotherapy when you had your thing?
No, I did radiation therapy.
Oh, radiation. Okay. They
Yeah,
what? They set you? Did they set you in front of an exploding atomic bomb or something, or what?
Yeah.
No, man.
Come on. That's not a good answer.
They lay you on the ground.
Yeah.
They lay you on this table. It's got these little lasers. They line up on your stomach.
Okay.
And they mark you down with a marker. You got like marker marks like all over your body.
Like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch?
They radiate you with the same area.
They took one.
Let me tell you what that feels like. It feels like you ever get that hunger pain where you're just like, oh, my stomach fucking hurts. I got to eat something.
Yeah.
But that pain, stomach hurts, that's what you feel like all day for a whole day.
Bruce
And
gets
you
it all
can
the time.
Eat, that pain doesn't go away. It just feels like you're hungry all the time.
Well, let me tell you something.
Sucks.
Let me tell you something, Stool. I get that a lot. I get the real, like the hunger pains, like I have to eat something. And the only way it's going to get cured is if I lick Hillary's ass. Then it'll be cured.
Big fuck.
Are you sure it's not sucking on a large cock, which you said last time? You want us to fill you with goodness?
What are you fuckers laughing at?
Large throbbing.
Okay. Now this next one here is for Sloth.
Yeah.
This is a I don't know if this person is a transgender or a woman, but she went on a plane and decided to take a video of her licking the toilet seat. Did you ever hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I look at this.
That goes into public restrooms and he injects into his veins water from the urinal. I've seen that, dude.
I've seen that too.
Oh, good God.
Yeah,
this chick here is not a candidate for the Mile High Club.
I have seen that. I have seen that before. I saw a documentary on drug addicts, and they were talking about they were in a bathroom trying to get high. They didn't have any water, so they took the water from the toilet and they used it. Oh, it's fucking disgusting. And shot it in their veins, and then they wonder why they got hepatitis, right? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, this woman, I like it. I don't know if it's a man or a woman. I mean, it looks like a woman. I'd lick its ass if it was a woman. But she goes and she gets the toilet seat and she licks the toilet seat back and forth while she's looking at the camera. Now, like I said, I don't know if it's a man or a woman. It doesn't really say. It might be a transgender, but Who cares? As Ruby Rod would say. What do you think?
I think I'd rather jump in a cactus than lick
Really?
a fucking toilet seat. Yeah, I mean that. I'd rather that is so fucking disgusting. Because I've lived with guys and I know how disgusted they are about those fucking toilet seats. And there's pubes everywhere and there's pee all over the seats. No, thank you.
Well, what makes you think she didn't have like a antiseptic cloth, you know, and wipe the toilet seat down before she did that? Antiseptic wipe. Antiseptic
Why
wipe.
would you even? Yeah, I doubt she cares that much about her fucking health if she's out there licking toilet seats. I don't think she's that, you know. I don't think she's that fucking smart.
What do you think,
That's
Bruce?
the same kind of person that would lick Hillary Clinton's ass.
Oh, you know what?
To be
You know
quite
what?
honest, I don't
You know
know.
what, Sloth? You can say what you will, but I would still lick her ass. Nothing's going to deter me from licking that a woman's anus.
I believe you. I believe you 100%.
What do you think, Bruce?
I think the bitch is sick, man. You don't know what kind of acid. You don't know how many acids have been on that seat. It's almost like going to the grocery store and licking the handle of a shopping cart. People have scratched their ass, scratched their pussy, scratched their armpits, all this shit, putting their nails all over it. And when you put your tongue on it, you're getting all that bacteria and
that
microbes
costra, all that
and all that
costra.
on your tongue, and then you're introduced. You're like, ugh. That's a good way to get hepatitis, or you can genuinely get herpes from a toilet seat doing that shit.
Yeah, that's true. But like I said, what if she had an antiseptic wipe and wiped it down before she did it, just to make, you know, give it some what's the word, to make it look like it was really nasty. You know what I mean?
And that's true. She could have done that. And if she did do that, then basically her whole routine was phony. And if that ever comes out, nobody's ever going to watch anything she posts ever again.
Well, how's it going to come out? The only person that was there was her, or him, or whatever.
She could have told somebody. People like,
What was that? What was that stool?
no, I actually cleaned it before I did it. You know.
Well, you've never gone to a restaurant and put your ear to a toilet seat? It tells you secrets. It would have said,
Nah, just this pussy.
No, I must have missed that one. I've never been to a toilet seat where it told me secrets. Sorry.
Try it one day. Try it.
You know, the secrets are written on the wall.
Right? Yeah, you get the shit that people write on the walls, like, you know, Bruce is a good lay or something like that. You know, Bruce likes it in the ass or something like that.
Oh shit! I'll tell you what. When I used to travel the country, there was this. I used to love to read the shithouse walls. It's always very entertaining. And there was one that I read that I never forgot. It said,
Bruce likes it in the ass.
"Fucked her laughing." No. I'll say the shit. And
Where'd you take
it
it?
said, "Fucked her laughing, fucked her crying, slit her throat, and fucked her dying." And then the next paragraph said, "Now she's gone and long forgotten, dug her up and fucked her rotten." Oh.
Nobody's laughing, Bruce. Nobody's laughing.
Who makes that?
I'm shaking my head right now.
You're saint.
You're a sick man.
All I did was read to you what it said. There was no punchline.
Okay.
That's gross.
punch.
I'm still trying to find the humor, but I can't find it.
All I did was tell you what it said. It wasn't a joke. It was a writing.
Okay.
You bags.
Look, I think that this I think this thing, I'll call it a thing because I don't know if it was a man or a woman. I think it was a transgender. I don't know. They use so many. You know, it used to be LGBT. Now what used to be LGBT. Now it's LGBTIABC something. I don't know. It changes every fucking day. But you know, whatever this person thing is, you know, whatever. Let them get hepatitis. I don't give a shit. As long as it's not me or my family, I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but that might be the girl whose asshole you lick next.
Well,
like you don't know. You don't
well,
know
the thing is, Sloth. Well, yeah, the thing is, Sloth, that her asshole was not licking that toilet seat. Her tongue was. So I'm not going to be kissing her. Man, take that. Take that, girl. Take that.
She does that shit with her tongue when she's by herself. She's with other people.
I don't know.
Gross.
I've been looking at her, and she looks pretty fine. I would do her.
Did she just say that she was probably a transgender?
Probably.
But you have to understand, Jason here is trying to. The toilet must go straight to the source. I mean, that's a double whammy there.
Like I said, I'm the recycler. I'm the recycler.
Yeah, you're recycling the already recycled. It's kind of like the human centipede. You can only recycle a turd so many times.
Yeah.
Before you're done, squeeze all the water and the minerals that are left in it, and then there's nothing left in the end.
That's true. I'll give you that.
I hope you're not looking for anything nutritious out of there, because you're not going to get it.
I don't know. I was thinking for like vitamin D or A or something like that. Maybe there might be a little bit left in there.
You might get a little calcium and maybe some mucus from the membranes in there, but that's all you're getting, man.
Mucus.
And then if the person has IBS, you're really in trouble.
All right. Or what does the girl say? Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I can't have sex. I'm on my period. What does the guy say? Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I can't have sex. I have diarrhea.
Oh, you finally came up with a good answer to tell your boyfriend, huh? I'm glad you finally solved that problem.
Well, you know, better late than never.
And I'm sure he loved you more for that.
Yes, he did.
How sweet.
Yes, he did. Now, there's a girl, and this one here, I'm really upset about. She was, I guess her mom and dad had told her, look, we're going out of town. Don't have any big parties at our house. You know, just behave. You know, she must have been, I think she was like 16 or 17. Well, anyway, these parents left home to go on vacation. And she decided, well, fuck, I'm going to have a big party, invite all my friends. Well, she ended up getting alcohol poisoning because she drank too much. And now she's in a coma. And I got 2 words for her. Fuck you.
Fucker.
Exactly. Nobody gives a shit. Now, I want to show you, if you're looking at it on the screen, there was a lady named Kelly Dawson. That's the girl's mother who posted, she put, when I posted this, I really just hoped to send a message about what a dangerous combination teens and binge drinking is to my friends and loved ones. And I hope that they would turn around and do the same. My goal is to spread the word a little so that maybe another parent wouldn't have to go through what we went through or worse. Okay? Never in a million years would I think it would go completely viral. Of course she did. She knew it was going to go viral because people have really soft hearts. Okay?
Look at that picture of her mother. The bitch has fucking red hair. What kind of an example was she?
She puts, yesterday I saw that almost 400,000 people had shared this post. Now, Kara 11 News has also contacted us about, no, look, the reason why she put this on Facebook is not only to get supporters, but also to get on the news, okay? So she could sit there and go, I didn't expect it to go this far. Bullshit. She knew it was going to hit the news, and she knew it was going to go this far. Now, you should see all the people that commented on this girl. Now, this girl, like I said, she was binge drinking, and she ended up getting alcohol poisoning. Fuck her. Fuck all the friends that died too. Who gives a shit, right? Now, this guy named Ron says, I'm glad your post is getting noticed. Every time I see that pic show up in my news feed, I flash back to the day that day with a pit in my stomach. I doubt that will ever change for me. Why in the hell? And I'm talking to Sloth here because Sloth is kind of more of a millennial than we are. Why is it that this generation has become just a big, gigantic, throbbing, wet pussy? Nobody can die. Nobody can get hurt. Everybody has to just live in happiness and be healthy and everything else. Why is that, Sloth?
I'm still not young enough to believe that bullshit. I'm in my 30s. I graduated in 2004. I feel like all that shit started afterwards. And it's because of fucking social media.
No, actually, the millennials started in 2004, so you're part of it, woman.
Yeah, but in 2004 I was already 18.
Okay, so?
But well, because you want my fucking opinion. My opinion's not any different from yours. I don't think I'm not an idiot. But I'll tell you what, all the stupid shit I did when I was young, thank God there weren't fucking phones. Now there's cameras everywhere, and everybody wants to be in front of them just for the fucking attention, for the views. Just like this asshole with the fucking cactus and that bitch with the toilet seat. I bet if nobody was watching, they wouldn't. Well, maybe that bitch with the toilet seat would have done it if nobody was watching. But that dude with the cactus wouldn't have done it without an audience.
That's true.
That's what it is. It's a big cry for attention.
It's all about the views. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely. All those people around her coaxed her into it. Told her, probably shouting her name, whatever hell her name was, chanting her name over and over again. Talked her into it. Now she's in a coma, and they're at home, and they're fine. She's the one that paid for all that.
She was probably drinking a Puerto Rican hooker.
Well, she could have been drinking out of a Puerto Rican hooker.
You guys have no idea what a Puerto Rican hooker is, do you?
Prostitute in Puerto Rico?
No. Look,
I know,
it's a drink. What it is basically a shot of tequila and a shot of pickle juice. And what you do is you drink the tequila, then you drink the pickle juice. That's called a Puerto Rican hooker.
Is that what a Puerto Rican hooker tastes like?
I don't know.
Something nasty and
when I lick a Puerto Rican hooker's ass, I'll let you know.
It's not called the Puerto Rican hooker's ass.
Shithead.
But right away, you go straight for the ass.
I know.
Gotta be that prison mentality. He'd be very happy in prison. You can lick all the asses you want.
No, I would be very happy in prison if I was fucking everyone else's ass. But if I was in prison, they'd probably be fucking my ass. That's not fun.
Oh yeah.
That's not fun at all.
Sure would. Well, they'd be loving you from dawn to dusk. They're gonna make love to you.
They're gonna smell my colon. Yeah. But anyway, this woman, this mother, knew that these sad stories like this always get the media attention and they get everybody's sympathy on Facebook. Oh, our thoughts and prayers are going out. Thoughts and prayers, fuck that. You make the jacking off notion, fuck, here's your thoughts and prayers right here, Thoughts and prayers And that's another thing. Thoughts and prayers. Okay, let's break that down. Thoughts and prayers. If somebody is dying of stage 4 cancer, and somebody says, "Oh, our thoughts and prayers are with you," what good is that going to do? What good is your thoughts and prayers going to do for that person? Nothing. Not a thing.
And they don't want to do anything. That's why they put that. They just put prayers or something.
Yeah.
But they don't really pray for that person. They don't give a shit.
No, if somebody said, "Hey, I'm going to send you $500,000 to help you with your expenses," then that right there is like, you know what? That's a good person right there. But if someone says, "I'm praying for you," you might as well just say, "You know what? I don't give a shit." You know? Basically.
Well, of course they don't. Why could they? Prayers are free. Doesn't cost anything.
Yeah, but...
And the thing is, you're not even getting that. They just put that shit on there to kind of save face.
They
make
say it.
Look like they're like they care.
They
just go on their merry way.
They say it and they go about their business. They don't even pray or give them their thoughts. They don't even do it. They just put it on there just to put it on there. Exactly. You're right, Bruce. And that's what they do. What do you think, Sloth?
So what about the thoughts and prayers?
Yeah.
I think it's always nice to solve things with nice, cheap words. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always the easiest.
Better than
people never want to reach.
Well, it's better than your cheap hair.
Well, hey, at least I have.
No, Stool knows what I'm talking about. Stool knows what I'm talking about.
Hey, what kind of a shitty opinion can Stool poop out for us today? I'm sorry, was that too anal?
Look, you can just forget about the thoughts and prayers. Okay? That does no good. Absolutely no good at all. Bottom line. What do you think, Stool?
Well, what would you tell somebody then?
What would I tell them?
Yeah, what would you tell them?
Well, they done got scrubbed by one of the bad boys out there. Tough break, kid. No, if it was me and somebody was dying of cancer, I would actually go up to them in their hospital bed and go, "I'm really sorry this has happened to you. Is there anything that I can do for you right now that's going to help you financially, physically, something that I can do that will help you?" I'm not going to say, "Well, you know what? My thoughts and prayers are going to be with you. Don't worry about it. God's going to heal you." Fuck that. What can I do for you? Can I help your family? Your family has a $500 mortgage. Can I help you with a $500 donation to help with the family for at least for a month to help them get through another month? You know what I mean? Or do they need some food? Can I go to the store and get them some food? Or can I help you? Do you need some water? Do you need some whatever? Something physically that that you can do. Can I help you? I'm not going to say I'm going to pray to the invisible man upstairs to help heal you, because that's not going to happen if they're in stage 4 cancer. It's not going to happen.
But you also know that considering that they're probably broke and they're about to die and don't have any money, that's not the kind of answer you want to hear. You want to hear, "Well, I'll tell you what you can do for me. You can lick my ass." That would make you the happiest man on the planet. The cancer's ass.
No, you know what? You know what, Bruce? I wouldn't do that. You want to know why? Because if they had stage 4 cancer, they'd be shitting out their ass. And I don't want to lick an ass that's got shit on it. Sorry.
You can wipe it. You can wipe it.
You know what? Fuck you, Bruce. Fuck you right in the ass. Fuck you right in the ass.
That he would not lick.
Yes.
He has found his kryptonite.
I must say, everybody who is listening to the Roundtable right now, Bruce's ass is an ass I would never in a million years lick.
I don't think I would find it pleasurable to have my ass licked by a forked tongue.
You're a sick man, Bruce. You are a sick man. You need to go see The Rapist. Is what you need to go see. The Rapist The rapist will help you in whatever you need. Okay?
All righty.
All right.
I'll send me a coupon.
Do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
Cancerous assholes.
No, when I say the rapist can help you.
The rapist?
Yeah. He's got no idea,
Nope.
Stool. He has no
Nope.
idea what I'm talking about. Put those two
The
words
therapist.
together. Put the two words together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're trying to make a play on ha ha ha. Okay, great.
Therapist. I just call him
Yeah,
the
therapist.
the rapist. Because, you know, what is it? Sean Connery. Sean Connery on SNL. Remember? I'll take the rapist for.
Yeah.
That's therapist. So after I saw that, I was like, okay, I'll just call him the rapist then. So basically, it's the rapist. But I don't think those people help you anyway. But anyway, yeah, like I said, the thing with cancer, thoughts and prayers, fuck that. You know, if you can help the family out in any way, whether it be through a contribution of however much you can give, or, you know, if you could go buy some, you know, if they have children, you could buy diapers or food for the people. That would be a way to contribute to that family. Not to say, oh, well, my thoughts and my prayers are with you. Fuck that. Thoughts and your prayers are doing nothing. Absolutely nothing.
But licking her asshole would do her a lot of good.
Would you stop with the licking assholes? Jesus Christ. Is that the... Okay, look. We'll get to the licking assholes in a few seconds, okay? Let me just hold on a second, Bruce, okay? Just hold on a second with the ass licking. I know you're just dying to talk about it. But okay, Stool. Would you say, hey, can I help you in any way I can as far as financially or physically, or would you say my thoughts and prayers are with you?
Well, I would take out the prayers. That would just be a lie. So I'd say my thoughts are with you.
What about you, Sloth? What about you, Sloth?
I think it's just a crutch. I think it's a bunch of bullshit. Like whenever things blow up, you know, or people get killed, there's shootings. Oh, thoughts and prayers. It's like, well, hey, you know, how about sending some fucking money or going to donate or some shit? And I just think it's just a cop out.
Yeah.
It's a cop out. I don't ever say that shit. I'm like you. I'd be like, hey, if you need something, let me know. If you want to talk, I'm here. If you want to talk, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
But I just think it's a cop out.
Okay, Bruce. What about you?
When I've seen stuff like that, you know, I see all that same garbage, you know, thoughts and prayers, and it's just a way for somebody to virtue signal. Hey, you know, I really care. I don't want to send any money because I'm kind of broke, but I'll give you this, you know, because it doesn't cost anything. People love doing that shit because it doesn't cost anything.
Well,
now, personally, if I saw a site like that, I would get on there and say, you know, I'm not going to send you any thoughts. I'm not going to send you any prayers. In fact, I'm probably going to forget this in about 5 minutes. But if you'd like, I'll let you ask it.
Well, you know, it's funny that you bring that up because that's honest. That's honest because you said, you know, I don't have any money to whatever. And it's always, I mean, honesty is always the best policy when it comes to that. So you can tell that person, hey, you know what? I'm strapped. You know, I have a high mortgage or whatever, and you know, I'm strapped. But you know what? If your family, you know, needs their lawn mowed, or if they need to help me, you know, help them with whatever around the house, I can do that. That's something that doesn't cost anything, you know. But it's always honest to say, you know, I mean, you can't say, well, I'll send you. I mean, if someone can't send money, then don't send money if you can't. But honesty is always the best way when it comes to telling that person, hey, you know, I can help you, but not financially, because I'm strapped as well. I mean, that's good.
If there's anything I can ever do for you, forget it, because I don't do those kind of things.
All right. Okay, brain donors. Jesus Christ. My goodness. Gotcha again. All right. This one here actually is for all of you, for stool, for sloth. This is I remember last time it was Stool and Bruce that were on. We were talking about different sex positions. And I found one. Actually, I found two. This one is called the Mexican pancake. Now, the Mexican pancake is it's a rather tame and doable gross sex act for some. And as the Urban Dictionary defines it, a Mexican pancake is when a man comes on a woman's face, lets it dry like a mask, and then peels it off and feeds it to her. That is fucking disgusting. I mean, just imagine Sloth. Imagine Sloth, Bruce coming on your face and then letting it dry and then peeling it off and feeding it to you.
I don't know what kind of mine doesn't dry.
It's like spackle. It's like spackle.
No. Remember back in the old days when you were in school and you put glue on your hand and you peel it off.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of cum he's got, but my cum don't dry like that.
Well, that's because yours comes out as powder, you old man.
Yeah, you would know because you had to dust your face off the other day.
Funny. Very amusing.
Very amusing.
Now, this next one is called the Eskimo Trebuchet.
Okay.
All right, this is one of those gross sex acts done when you put your dick between your legs. I'm sure Bruce does that all the time. And your girl sucks on it from behind with her nose in your asshole. Then you suddenly give out a smelly fart, causing her to throw up on your dick. And at this point, you suddenly turn around and open your legs, slinging her vomit back into her face.
Okay, that's just gotten ridiculous. That's just out and out ridiculous. One, nobody's ever really done that shit. Somebody just made up some name that sounded cool, like, you know what, I'm going to make up one, and I'm going to call it the Electric Gomez. And it's going to be, you're doing a Mexican, and bullshit. This one, this is bullshit. The Electric Gomez would be bullshit. That one I made up, by the way. I just need a good explanation. Yeah, what was that to do with Eskimos?
Eskimos? Nothing.
Yeah, what's it got to do with Eskimo? Then why'd they put Eskimo in it?
It's called Eskimo Trebuchet. Like, I would have thought it had something to do with Eskimo.
Or maybe freezing your dick or something. I mean, there's got to be something cold in it. Or...
Maybe it's because her nose is in the asshole. Oh, maybe that's what it was.
Is that an Eskimo tradition or what?
No, like Eskimo kisses, nose on nose. This is nose on asshole. Maybe that's the connection.
Well, I could see nose to dick, maybe Eskimo, but yeah, nose to asshole.
Man, I'm trying my best. I don't fucking understand.
I don't know. This was just good. I just got it from the Urban Dictionary. That's all. Now, there's one more that I've got on here. It's called.
Is it the Cincinnati bow tie?
No, it's called munging. M-U-N-G.
Okay.
M-U-N-G-I-N-G. Munging. This one here, I think, is one of the sickest ones I've ever seen. It says, first of all, one must have no shame. Okay, that's Bruce. All right. Then Then he or she must use a newspaper to find an obituary of a recently deceased man or woman. Okay? They must find a buddy.
All right.
Also with no shame. That's, you know who that is. It ends with a Schaefer. Okay? Who will aid them in this act. Now the partner then goes to the cemetery where they dig up that victim and they flip a coin. Okay? Now the loser, or the winner depending on how sick you are, applies his or her lips to the genitals or the anus of the corpse. Okay? So they dig up this body and they put their mouth either on the anus or the vagina of this corpse. Okay? And this person, the person that doesn't have their mouth on the anus, will basically jump on the belly of this dead body, spewing all the bodily fluids out of their asshole into that person's mouth.
Oh, fuck. Gross.
That sounds nice and juicy.
That is disgusting.
You know, I would be willing to bet you that these are all made up. I can't imagine anybody has actually done this. Somebody just made it up and
sure.
They posted
Sure.
it, but nobody's ever actually tried it. Because if anybody has actually tried this, I would love to see the video. Don't get me wrong. There's some sick motherfuckers out there, but I don't see anybody be quite this sick.
No, well, you were right, Bruce. There are some sick motherfuckers out there. It's really sick motherfuckers out there.
But even sick motherfuckers.
It's like when you're in your room by yourself and you got your dick between your legs going. It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again. You know, I can understand. I can understand that. You do it in the privacy of your own home. You do it in the privacy of your own home. I get that. Okay. But
hey! I'd fuck me so hard. That's
right?
sexy, man.
But anyway, that's called munging. I don't know who makes up these words, but they need to be shot because that is a stupid ass fucking name for that act, I should say.
Well, right away before you read it, you would look at that and think that it has something to do with the monks, and then as you read it, it's got absolutely nothing to do with that.
That's true. Hey, Sloth, you there? Yeah. Okay. Well, you haven't said anything. I thought maybe you were dead or something.
I wanted to throw up. I was trying not to throw up. That's disgusting. The first thing I can think of when I hear that is the fucking smell. God.
No, she was totally wiping the drool up her lip.
Okay.
Kinda
You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
I think it was a lion chewing on that damn
zebra.
dead carcass.
The zebra.
Yeah, the zebra. Oh God.
Yeah, now picture that after being in the ground for a week and spraying all that decomposed bodily fluids all over you. Just, oh my God.
That would be only if they put embalmed because they drain everything, don't they?
They take all the blood out, but that's it. They replace it with embalming fluid, but that's really as far as it goes. If you got any shit left in there, I don't think they dig it out.
No, but well, they do. Remember, they drain it and they cork it. And then, as far as like bloating, I don't think there'd be a lot of bloating.
Well, no, it's a freshly dead body, is what it is. It's not some body that's been there for years.
Well, that doesn't say that. If it's in the obituary, then it's already been buried.
No,
it dig it up.
It says here
he
or she must use a newspaper to find an obituary of a recently deceased man or woman. Recently.
But then it says go to the cemetery, which means that the body, they're digging it up. It's already been embalmed.
Well, yeah.
And they take all the blood out in that embalming fluid,
Sure.
but they don't exactly dig all the turds out, and so there's like a lot of shit still left in there.
Sure.
Sure. Now it's blended with body juices.
Well, it's like those people. It's like those people that like to eat shit. I mean, scat people. Yeah, they love having turds shoved in their mouth. I mean, come on, Stool should know. He's a.
Who doesn't?
Oh yeah,
who doesn't like stool in their mouth? You know what I mean?
In fact, weren't you in rehab for that? I guess you did too. Yeah.
No, I was in rehab for ass licking. AL Anonymous. But you know what? I completed the program. I got my chip, and I'm still at it. I can't stop. I'm addicted.
Yeah, but you switch to women's assholes. You got off the guys' assholes.
Yeah, of course.
I got women's assholes.
Of course, the hair gets stuck in between the teeth. It's just a hassle.
Hey, it's a good floss.
Yes, well, no, not really.
That's free.
But anyway,
leave all those germs and microbes between your teeth.
Well, that's a Mexican pancake, an Eskimo trebuchet, and munging. Okay, so you guys think of it as you will. Before I get to the memes, I'm going to get to some of the memes that I got. But do you guys have anything else you want to talk about or anything like that?
What kind of subjects are we looking at here?
Well, whatever's been happening like recently in the past few days. I mean, I know you guys have been blowing up my phone with a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, I sent you videos of Michelle Obama's bouncing wang.
She doesn't have a fucking, Sloth. Hold on a second. I implore you to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that Michelle Obama has a pecker. You must prove that.
Look at the video and draw your conclusions. Take a look at the video.
You can't look at a video and draw conclusions because she's clothed. If she was naked and she had a big old schlong sticking out, yeah.
Well, nobody said view it and get definitive evidence.
Well, you can't.
View it and come to your own conclusion.
Well, then it's not true. It's just your assumption. It's your presupposition is what it is.
Well, you can't say that because you don't see it. It's not true.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on a second.
People look at you and assume you have a wing, and we know that's not true.
Hold on. I'm gonna ask you, Bruce, right now. Okay, this is a yes. This is a yes or no answer. Okay, that's all I want to hear. I want to hear yes or no. Does Michelle Obama have a penis?
Does she have a penis? How can I give a yes or no to that? I don't have any evidence either way.
You're lying, and you know you're lying. You're lying, and you know you're lying.
Okay. Yes, she has a dick.
Well, see, you don't know. You don't know.
You just asked
Stool,
me to say yes or no.
Sloth, Bruce, you guys say that she has a penis. All you see is a little bitty bump in her dress or her pants or whatever. You cannot say. See, you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem. You keep saying, "Oh, she's got a penis," and everybody starts to fucking believe it. You don't know she's got a penis or not.
It's the way you phrase the question.
Why does Barack Obama always, he's made a mistake a couple of times supposedly referring to her as Michael? When has that mistake ever made?
He has done that.
I think that is, I don't care how similar the name Michael is to Michelle. I know many have never once referred to them as Michelle by accident. That just doesn't happen.
You're lying, and you know you're lying.
No. That is true. He has done that. I've seen it myself.
That thing in her pants, especially when she's going down the stairs, she fucking adjusts her balls or whatever.
Okay.
She tucks
all right.
her pants.
All right. I'll give you that. Now, what about her kids? Are they adopted?
Yeah, you can adopt. Yeah.
Well,
you got no proof. You got no proof.
Hey, but you have to understand it.
Oh, let's hear the
You
conspiracy.
phrased the question like the question you asked me. You wanted a yes or no answer.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. You give me a yes or no
Okay.
answer. All right.
All right.
Do your parents know that you're gay? Yes or no?
Yes.
They do know you're gay. Okay, well
Yes.
then I guess I was wrong. You answered it.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's
No.
the way you phrase that question. It's like an impossible
Yeah,
question.
hey, there is a conspiracy that those children aren't there. They belong to a Democrat.
Oh, here comes the
Democratic
conspiracy
family.
theorist.
Yeah.
Is there any proof?
There's proof.
Stool, is there any proof? Any proof at all?
Well,
Okay. Well, then, until I see proof, until I see tangible, physical evidence that Michelle Obama is a man, hold on, that Michelle Obama is a man or her kids are adopted, I don't believe it.
We don't deal with proof here. We're all about theories. Look at what's that boxer we just talked about the other week? Oscar De La Hoya.
Oh,
There's no proof the guy's gay, but look at the way
what are
he's
you
dressed.
talking about? There's
They make
pictures.
assumptions.
There's pictures of the guy's getting shit stuck up his ass. If a guy doesn't have, if a guy's getting shit stuck up his ass with another man's dick, he's gay. That's
But
plain
you
and
couldn't
simple.
see his face. You couldn't see his face. We only assumed that was him. And from the way everything is kind of put together, it's a pretty logical assumption, but it is still assumption. We don't have any proof that he stuck something up his ass. All we have are pictures that are proof that he dressed up like a bitch.
Why do you
That's
gotta?
it.
Why do you have to piss in my cornflakes? Huh?
Oh, you're pissing in your own cornflakes. That's what we're all about here is exploring theories about with what evidence we have.
That's
and the
true.
evidence we have is that Michelle Obama's got a swinging dick and probably a set of balls, and her husband just sucks on it every night.
And I'll tell you what.
I
I
stand by that.
I saw a picture of Melania Trump. That's her name, right? Melania.
Oh, that hottie? Oh, yeah, no, I would lick her ass.
Wait a
Oh,
second. Wait
but
a
I'd lick
second.
her
Wait a second. Let me finish.
ass. You can have Hillary. I'll take Melania.
I saw a picture of her, and I could have sworn. I swear to Jesus, as Mom would say.
All right.
I saw a bulge in her pants. I think that woman is a man. I think her name is Melvin.
Okay.
Melvin. Yeah.
Show us the picture.
Oh, now you want proof. Same thing with Michelle Obama.
No,
you
no.
tell me
No,
that she's
even
got
if
a
it's a
bulge.
bulge in
You
a
tell
dress.
me she's got a bulge in her pants. I want to see the proof.
Okay, well, the proof of the
Ooh.
bulge in the dress is actually just been sent to you, and you can go ahead and put that up, or you can pull it up on Google. Now,
How
why
about
don't
you-
you send us a picture of Melania with a bulge in her dress? Let's see the proof. Our kind of proof. Don't show us her dick.
our
just
kind of proof.
bulge in her dress.
Okay.
Well, even your kind of proof. Show us a
They're
picture of
naked
Melania with a
pictures
bulge,
out there.
and Sloth will send you a picture of Michelle with a bulge, and let's compare the two. Oh, did you just
Okay.
make it up?
All right. Well, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up right now.
You see, Melania is too hot to have a dick.
Melania's,
I would eat that
Melania's
ass.
fucking ugly. What are you talking about?
Till the end. Oh my God! You think Hillary is hot and Melania is ugly? I am really starting to question. I think you need thicker glasses. Maybe that's it. Maybe your prescription's wrong. There's got to be something wrong there. We ought to do a segment on you. What is wrong with the host?
What is wrong with the host? I'm telling you. Hold on. I'm downloading the image. Hold on. I'm downloading the image, and I'm going to put it on this roundtable right now as we speak.
No,
It's,
download the
she's in a
video.
blue dress. She thinks she's Jackie Onassis. Which she's
No,
not.
use the
I'll
video.
let me tell you something. The most beautiful first lady there ever was Jackie Onassis.
Oh no, her eyes were way too fucking far apart.
That was a
She
beautiful.
was cute, but she was not hot.
That was a beautiful woman right there. I got it.
Melania is also the only first lady we've ever had that was a supermodel. There's never been one in
Really?
history. Absolutely, look it up yourself. There have been models that have come out in like a magazine or two. Melania was a supermodel. She was all over the place.
Okay.
She is the first of her kind, and she is also the hottest.
All right, I fit it to screen. If you look at it, there's 3 pictures of her. If you look at the one in the blue dress and the one in the black dress, you can see a tiny little bulge in her genitalia. That is a man. Sorry.
That looks like a crease in her dress.
It could be a huge bush.
That could be a huge bush.
No. Okay. All right. Well. Michelle Obama's bulge could be a big hairy bush with her too.
Well, unless hairy bushes swing back and forth, no.
You have not seen that video of her with a bulge swinging back and forth.
Pull up the video with Ellen DeGeneres. You will see it for yourself. Come on, hurry up.
Are we talking about the Ellen DeGeneres, the one you don't like?
No, Mike.
You don't like.
Oh, I hate Ellen DeGeneres.
Okay, so you believe everything that's on her show? Do you believe everything that's on her show?
On video. This is not something whether you like her or not. It might be true or not. It's got nothing to do with it. Okay. Pull up the video of her dancing, and you'll see it for yourself.
Okay, all right. I'm looking it up right now as we speak. Michelle Obama dancing. Hold on Ellen. Okay.
Hey, I sent you a picture of Melania Trump naked, fully naked. You can see her bush and everything. She's got her hands covering it a little bit, but there's no pee-pee behind that hand.
No pee-pee.
Yeah, that is true. I have seen that picture. That's good. Yeah, I would say that myth is pretty much busted. So now let's take a look at the Michelle Obama video and see if you can pull up any naked pictures of Michelle.
Okay, hold
on.
For
a proper, investigative comparison, of course.
Of course, I'm always one for fair and impartial shit.
Well, that's not what it was looking like.
I'm going to the browser right now. Hold on, give me a second here. You guys kind of caught me off guard.
All right, and pull up a good, clear video too, not the whole pixelated shit.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, whatever. Okay.
Well, I mean, you want to see detail, don't you? That's not an unreasonable request.
Unreasonable request.
You want to see that PP in 4K?
I want to see it in 4D, right? Hey, while I'm looking this up, when are we gonna get the fucking hoverboards? Anybody know?
Oh, we didn't have the flying cars by now. I doubt we'll ever get them. We're supposed to have flying cars by now, according to Back to the Future. It was 2015, remember?
I know. What happened?
Long past that. That was 4 years ago. Where's my flying car?
I know. I've been looking. Been waiting.
That's the problem with movies. They don't push the date farther up enough. Star Trek did. What's the star date, like 22 something? That's within reason. But yeah, 2015, they should have done better than that.
They should have, but they didn't. Right.
Yeah.
Damn it. Oh, let me see here. I'm trying to get to get the browser up. Hold on. I'm trying to get the browser up. It just, shit happens.
Hey, let me ask you this while you're pulling that up.
Yeah.
Would you give Hillary a dirty Sanchez?
Yes, I would.
Would you kiss her afterwards?
Yes, I would. Okay. Now, what do you want me to put on there? Michelle Obama.
Yeah, Ellen DeGeneres.
Dancing. Hold on. Dancing on Ellen DeGeneres show. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, there's a YouTube here. So I'm going to go ahead and play the YouTube video here if I can. Hopefully they'll let me in.
You can spell. That's cool.
Hopefully they'll let me in. Not okay. Of course I got to go through the fucking ads. Of course. That's the thing with.
Why don't you go to YouTube?
I am YouTube. They got ads. Hold on. I gotta wait for the ads to play. Before it tells me to skip the ads. Hold on. All right. Okay. Skip the ad. Here we go. Okay. It should be on right now. Of course, there's no sound. I'm not going to turn the sound on because, you know, of certain copyright shit. But it's on right now.
Fast forward a little bit. You're on the.
Okay, fast forward a little bit.
She's not wearing the blue dress.
Okay, I'll fast forward it to where she's dancing. Let's see here. Hopefully I didn't go too far. Oh, almost there. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the dancers. All right. Here they go. They start dancing.
She's wearing a white outfit.
She's wearing a white outfit. Okay, I'm watching her crotch. I'm watching her crotch right now. She's dancing. I see no swinging. None at all.
Hold on.
No, she starts putting her arms up and down and watch her pants.
Yeah, give her a chance to start moving and get a hard on. And then you'll see it.
All right. I think Ellen DeGeneres has a bulge. But
well, she's a nasty cunt,
not Michelle
man.
Obama.
Both of them, they're ugly bitches, man. Both. She's an ugly bitch, man. Michelle Obama's an ugly.
All right, I'll be right back. You guys watch the video.
I didn't want to watch the proof.
Yeah, right. She's holding her dick.
She keeps like adjusting, gross.
Yeah, that was another thing about these damn Obamas, man. All they wanted to do is be on TV shows and just, you know, all the fame and all that crap, all that bullshit. They didn't fucking do their jobs. Look at that. She's grabbing her dick. Look at that.
It's when she swings her arms up and down. And you see it bounce.
She does the
like,
monkey, yeah. When she does,
I still see no hard on. I see no hard on at all.
Hold on a second. You haven't. They're not doing the monkey yet. There they go. Oh, they almost did it. I see a bulge in there.
You're lying and you know you're lying.
Hey, you ain't there yet. Hold on.
Hey, just like
watch that crotch.
Okay.
Watch that crotch.
Okay, I'm watching. I see no swing.
Where's the monkey? Do the monkey. Well, you picked a 6-minute video. You should have found one that had just that part. Where they also zoomed in on it.
Hey, type in penis.
There it is. There it is.
Penis.
What?
Ah, there it is.
You missed it.
You missed it.
Yeah, you gotta,
just because there was
find a video where they.
Just because there was a crease in her.
No.
There was a crease in her pants. It's a penis.
Swinging.
Oh,
No, it's not
you
a crease.
guys are a bunch of foofies.
It was not a crease. You need to find a video where they actually zoom in on it, and it's unmistakable. She's swinging, man. That bitch is swinging.
I think you're full of foofy. I think.
No, hey, well, if you want, like,
Why don't you go look at her asshole and tell us what it looks like?
I sent you a link to that video where she's like running down the stairs and adjusting her balls. Like that one zoomed in. Like that one, you can't fight that one. This one, they probably use a different, but they show it briefly.
This is the one that Bruce told me. Go on Ellen DeGeneres and watch her dance. And I watched her dance and I saw nothing.
The one that shows her balls. There's guys that have zoomed in on it so you can get a close-up look, and it's slowed down. You can see it.
Yeah, and you know what? You know what, Bruce? Videos can be manipulated. Videos can be edited. They can make it look like anything. What makes you think you're not being? What makes you think? What makes you think you're not being played?
The pixelation was so bad. There's no way they edited it like that. I would worry about that, like on clear video. On clear video, I would worry about that, but not on something that's that badly pixelated. Like I said, pull up the right video. Nobody wants to see that cunt Ellen DeGeneres anyway. Fuck that bitch.
Did your parents have any children that lived?
At least one.
At least one.
In there, Dave.
What?
Michelle Obama's penis. Type that one in.
What?
Just put on there. Just put what it is. Michelle Obama's penis. Type that in, and that video.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one. Put that in there.
Michelle Obama's penis. Okay.
Yeah, you'll have get plenty of examples on that one.
Okay, I will.
God, that woman is so fucking ugly, man.
Oh,
That bitch is so fucking ugly.
you just don't like
And
black.
she was voted one of the top 100 most beautiful people of all time according to People magazine. Yeah, I'm sure that wasn't politically motivated, considering Melania is 1,000 times hotter than she is.
whatever.
And she didn't even get an honorable mention. Do you honestly think that Michelle Obama is hotter than Melania? Do you? Because that's a yes or no question.
Say what's the question again? I'm sorry. What?
Who is hotter? Is Michelle Obama hotter than Melania? Yes or no?
None of them are hot. I gave you my answer. I gave you my answer.
It's a yes or no question.
No,
It's a yes or no
like I
question.
said
It's
before.
Michelle Obama.
Well, like you did with me the other time I asked you a yes or no question. You didn't give me a yes or no. I told you that Jackie Onassis was the best looking first lady ever. That's what I told you. She was.
Her eyes are too far apart. Her eyes are too far apart. Get another look at her. She looks almost like Sloth from Ice Age. Her eyes are too far apart.
Sloth. Okay. What was it? What was it? Michelle Obama what?
Michelle Obama's penis.
Penis. Okay. I'm
Or you can put dick or cock.
I'm typing it in right now. Michelle Obama's penis. Okay.
Whichever phrase takes your fancy.
Okay, here it comes. It's on YouTube. I'm looking it up right now. It's 11 minutes. Jesus Christ. Do they have anything that's less than that?
It's less time. There's actually some really good documentary.
Well, it's InfoWars, of course. You know that. So if it's InfoWars, it's totally unbelievable right there.
Well, go to a shorter video. They've got some that are like a minute.
I know.
Long,
I'm going.
A half long that just show the video.
I'm going to the video right. Well, I'm trying to go to the video right now. Okay, hold on. Let me go to his. Let me go to this another video here. Because this is 11 minutes long. I don't want to waste 11 minutes on one of Bruce's conspiracy theories.
You know what Bruce?
Yeah.
I wasn't the one that brought it up.
Okay.
But I'll tell you this. I think I might be able to see your point on one thing.
What?
Why fucking Hillary might be a pleasurable thing. Maybe. Okay? And what that would be is, if you're fucking her right in that gaping pussy of hers, that roast beef pussy, and if you can get it in there deep enough and she starts having one of her seizures,
yeah,
you know, maybe her pussy muscles will clench, you know, in a seizing fashion.
Yeah. And
you could probably get off on that, I suppose. Or maybe if the bitch has Parkinson's while she's jerking you off, you know, that'd be kind of cool.
Okay, here's one from YouTube. It's Michelle Obama grabs her penis, and it seems like it's. Hold on, let's see. It's 2 minutes long, so we're gonna see that real fast. So we'll see where she grabs her penis. Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know about that. She might just be scratching her cooch.
No, there's something bouncing. Look at that. That's right. Throw that shit down.
Disgusting.
Gross.
Just the fact that she's grabbing her crotch at all, that is.
Disgusting. Like, that's why it's so disgusting.
They show a close-up of it. Hold on. In slow motion. There she goes. She grabs.
There.
Well, yeah, it's probably called a elongated clitoris, maybe.
Clitoris. That's a porn-worthy clitoris, if that's the case.
Well, it could be. It could be. You don't know. You haven't seen her naked, so you don't know if she has a penis or not. You guys are just speculating. Of course.
Yeah, that wrestler China had a huge clitoris.
Oh man, she was hot. I'd fuck China. I would definitely fuck China.
She's dead.
I know. I'd do the munging.
Would you give her a good munging?
I'd go munging on her ass. Yeah, damn right. Oh yeah, she was hot. China was hot.
She was all right. I wouldn't say she was hot, but she was all right. She did that sex video, man. she had a penis down there where her clit was supposed to be. Man, her clit was huge.
Yeah, but see, that's probably what Michelle Obama has. Maybe she's got a big, gigantic penis. Maybe a clitoris.
But, I mean,
maybe she got clitoris.
Yeah,
that
but
she's
even
just,
China's clitoris was not.
maybe she needs to use
But
that.
even China's clit was not so big.
Well, maybe Michelle Obama has an itchy crotch. Maybe she needs to use Replens. You know?
Oh, the bitch got a fucking yeast infection right between her leg, between her balls and her leg. Then she needs to do something about that.
Maybe.
That's a nasty bitch.
Maybe. Hey, I agree with you. Maybe she does. Maybe she has a elongated clitoris that she needs to, you know.
Yeah, but even
you guys
elongated
are
clitoris
just,
is still
like I said, you guys are just speculating
just
on
pulling up
Michelle
the wrong
Obama's penis. That's all you're doing.
Well, they're logical assumptions based on the current evidence.
Oh, logical assumptions. Just call it what it is, Bruce. Speculation.
Okay,
Speculation. That's what it is.
It's
Have you ever?
logical
Hold on a second. Hold on. Have you ever? This is a yes or no answer. Okay. Yes or no.
Okay.
Have you ever seen Michelle Obama naked?
No.
Okay. There you go. Boom. It's speculation. That's all it is.
Okay. Here's one for you. Have you ever seen Hillary naked?
Michelle Obama pregnant.
Say what?
There are also no pictures of Michelle Obama pregnant. You'd figure there'd be at least one picture, but there are no pictures of Michelle Obama pregnant.
Okay. Is there pictures of Melania Trump naked? Pregnant?
Pregnant? Yeah, there is.
There is?
Yeah, there's pictures of Melania pregnant. Pull it up.
Well, I think I will.
Try to find one on Michelle pregnant. Maybe the bulge was in her back because she was having doo-doo children. She was having...
You know, Bruce, I have to say you are a sick man. You know that.
I wasn't the one that brought up Mongi.
Okay. Melania Trump. Melania Trump, pregnant. We'll see if that comes up here. Okay. Now there are pictures of her. They show. Let me see. Let me click on it. There are some pictures of her, and they're showing her. They're circling her stomach. She might just be fat. She might have just a little bit of a bulge from eating too much.
No, she's not fat. She maybe have a little pudge or maybe a fupa, but she's not fat.
Well, okay, she might have a fupa. Maybe, you know, you're looking at her fupa and saying, "Oh, she's pregnant." You know, that's probably what it is. You're speculating. Once again, you all are speculating.
One thing is fupas don't go away. If that was a fupa, it's gone. And fupas don't just disappear.
Look, Bruce. Booby. She.
look at that fine slice right there. And you think Melania is ugly. Look at that figure. Look at that face. That is fuck-worthy right there.
Yeah, but you know what?
I look at Hillary.
That is a woman, Bruce, that you will never get. Ever.
Well, you might.
No. You're never going to get a woman like Melania. Ever.
I can't afford a woman like Melania. A woman like that is expensive. Hillary, I guarantee you, is cheap. You can have her.
Okay,
and when
thank
you do, post pictures.
Thank you. I appreciate the offer.
I
will gladly accept that offer.
Well, post pictures.
Well, you know, I said they have pictures here of Melania Trump. She is. They show pictures. They circle. It could be just a bulge in the dress. Could be a shadow. Could be anything like that.
Could be.
It could be. You're right. It could be a bulge.
There's some speculation there. Now pull up Michelle Obama. How many she had? 4, I guess?
No, 2.
She should have a pregnant picture out there somewhere. Try to find her.
Okay, I will try. I will try to do that. I'm gonna type in. Let me close out this thing here.
And Trump is one lucky son of a bitch, man. You know he gets to fuck her every night.
Oh, where did I see that? Where did I hear that from? God damn it! Where did I hear that from? Damn it!
Did I get him?
Yes, get the
Let's see.
fucker. No, wait. Oh, that's God damn it! Let's see. Obama pregnant. Okay.
And you put that, you're gonna get pictures of Barack pregnant.
Barack.
Now you want Michelle. Yeah.
I'm not gonna see any pictures of Barack Obama pregnant.
You don't want to see a picture of Barack Obama pregnant. You put a curve in his spine.
See some pictures.
I'm trying.
Yeah, go to images in Google.
Okay, I will. God damn it, Bruce! You've convinced me. Okay, Jesus Christ, calm.
Hey, you know what's funny?
Calm your tits,
Did you see all
baby.
those videos?
Calm your tits.
Did you see all those videos that just popped up when you put that in there? You pull up Melania and it pulls up a bunch of nice little posts, but when you put up Michelle Obama, it was like, is this a scandal? Scandal, scandal! Like,
You know,
Of course it is.
the thing is, you guys don't like Michelle Obama, so you guys are going to say anything about her without any evidence. None.
I don't like Bill Clinton, but I give Bill Clinton credit where credit is due.
Yeah, Bill
He
Clinton.
has done some good things.
8
Not many,
years.
but he did do some good things.
8 years of a roaring economy and no war. Yeah, the guy must be punished. Okay, he got a blowjob when he was in office. So what?
Oh, yeah. He only compromised his office and opened himself up to blackmail when he holds the highest office in the world. Yeah, I guess that's no big deal.
No.
The guy's an asshole. And how come JFK got to fuck Marilyn Monroe and he got some fucking fat office clerk? He has no taste. That's why.
Here's one. Here's a picture of Michelle Obama pregnant.
They misspelled pregnant.
Oh, Google will fix it. Oh, look, here's one here. Michelle Obama pregnant right there.
That was like poopa to me.
Yeah.
That's a big upper poopa.
Let's see.
When was that picture taken?
The caption says not pregnant.
That's not Michelle.
I'm looking.
Yeah, the caption says not pregnant. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh, here's one.
She's
Rumors.
not pregnant because
Here's rumors Michelle
Who?
Obama is pregnant. Look at that one right there. That one looks like she's pregnant.
Look at that one there with the 2 arrows. Now that's a good picture.
Oh, kiss my ass. Okay, look.
And notice, Jason, that's
here's a
not
picture of
up, and you didn't
Michelle
put it in.
Obama and Barack Obama with their 2 kids. How in the hell did they get 2 kids? Did they adopt them? Are there adoption papers that you guys can look up?
They adopted.
Oh, please.
You can't even find his birth certificate. You know they hid that shit.
Oh, give me a break. Bruce, you are a piece of work. You know that?
Oh, am I? Hey, there's
Yes.
a picture right there to the bottom left on the bottom with
Yes.
Michelle next to Melania. Pull that one up and let's compare to see which one is hotter.
Hotter? Who gives a shit who's hotter?
You just don't want to admit it.
Admit what? I don't think Obama, Michelle Obama or Melania are hot. I don't think any of them are hot.
Pictures on there of Michelle with a dick. He just passes by them all. There's that one with Obama pointing at it.
Hold on.
Obama's
I'm
pointing at her
looking.
balls.
Hold on. I'm looking. I'm putting it up. Okay, I'm putting it up. Does anyone come across a photo?
Right there. Right there.
Yep.
If that's a clip, I don't want to see it. It looks like a massive gumdrop.
You know, Bruce, you're a sick man. You know that, right? You need a therapist.
I didn't take that picture.
You need the rapist.
Hey, look at those close-ups. That's a dick, I'm telling you. Or maybe it's a stump.
You know,
maybe
it
was
could
an
be.
African
It
way
could
of
be
trying to-
like you said before. It could be a crease in the dress.
Well, pull the close-up up. One of those close-up pictures.
Hold on. I'm comparing that picture to Melania. Hold on. Melania Trump with penis. I'm gonna put that on there with penis, and we'll see how the images that comes up.
All right.
All right. Let me see here.
One thing you got to give Jason, he always fights for the rights of the ugly.
Hey.
He fights for ugly equality.
Ugly women need loving too. Look at that right there. There's a picture of Melania Trump. I got it on the screen right now. It looks like she's got a big old gigantic left hook.
Okay, where does it say it's got a dick on it?
Oh, it's coming on. It's coming on. You just look
I'll
at
see
it.
the picture
Look
there.
at it, and are you looking at it?
Yeah, I see it.
Looks like a big old penis to me.
That was doctored.
Oh, doctored. Listen to you, doctored. Oh my God.
I'll tell you why I say that. I will tell you why I say that. Look at the edges of the dick.
Oh.
It doesn't blend with the dress. Look at it for yourself.
Oh.
It doesn't blend
Bruce,
with the dress.
Bruce, Melania has
what do you
Melania has a schlong, okay? Just like
Oh,
Michelle
God.
does. You just can't
Zoom
admit
in on
it.
it.
You can't admit it
It
because
looks
you like
doctored.
Trump. You like Trump, so you cannot admit. If you liked Obama, okay, if you liked Obama and you saw people talking about Michelle having a penis, you would go, no, she doesn't. That's just shadows. Same thing with
I'll
Trump.
tell you what. If it's not doctored, go look at those pictures next to it that show the exact same image and see if they all have the exact same dick. All those same images to the
Those
right.
pictures could be.
Click
Oh,
on
look
those.
at that one there with Jackie Onassis. It looks like she's got a penis
Okay,
to
click
me.
on that one.
Looks like
Click
a
on that
penis.
one.
It looks like a penis to me.
No. Uh-huh.
Oh,
It's doctored, motherfucker.
of course
I
not to
told
you. Of course not to you
No,
because you're a
it's
big.
not in
You're
the picture,
you're a big
bone
Trump.
job.
No, you're a big Trump
You're
supporter.
a bone job.
You're a
Just
big
admit it.
Trump bone
You're
job.
a bone job. It was a doctored photo. I told you, you son of a bitch.
You're
it was doctored.
hold on. I'm gonna put up that one there.
Now, those ones with
of a doctored
Michelle
penis.
Obama with the bulge.
And then look up that one. That one looks I'm crossing it off, crossing it over. Michelle, Melania Trump, and then with Jackie Onassis.
Okay.
She looks like
Doctored.
she's got a
There you
penis.
go. No, doctored. Not even the same.
Oh,
it
that
was
is.
a nice try, Jason.
Oh,
It was
you
a
are
nice
so
try.
full of shit.
It was a nice try.
Look,
I'll bet you made that
hold on,
picture.
hold on. Let me tell you something, Bruce.
Here comes,
Okay,
here comes.
let me tell you something. If
Okay, go ahead.
you don't interrupt me. I want to make sure I get this clear. Okay.
Okay.
If you were a big Democrat, okay, not a big Republican, if you were a big Democrat and you loved Barack Obama, he was the best thing since sliced bread, okay? And then you see Michelle Obama and you thought Michelle Obama was just the greatest first lady ever. And then all of a sudden somebody comes over and says, "Look, Michelle Obama's got a penis." You would go, "No, it's not. That's doctored video. That's doctored pictures. She doesn't have a penis." Now, hold on a second. Don't interrupt me.
I didn't say anything.
Same thing with Melania. Now that you're a big Trump supporter and Melania's got these pictures of her, looks like she's got a penis, all of a sudden like, no, Melania doesn't have a penis. That's a doctored photo. It's the same thing. It's just a different party. That's all it is.
Okay. Now let me respond.
Okay, respond, please.
You pulled up a picture with an obvious dick on it.
Oh.
And you could tell. Oh, am I wrong? Did you just not pull up a picture with an obvious dick on it of Melania?
Melania with a dick, yes.
And I looked at it, and
Yes.
I told you it's doctored because you could tell it was
Right.
doctored. You
Okay.
could tell by the edges of the dick.
Okay.
When you clicked on the next picture, the dick was not there.
Okay.
That right there proved my point.
All right.
Now, that other picture that you had of Michelle Obama with that big glowing bulge coming out of her dress, I want to see you find that same picture with no bulge. Now, I would say that's fair. Is that fair?
You know what? You know what I'm going to do, Bruce? I'm going to do that right now while you guys are talking. You go right ahead and keep going.
What?
I'm gonna find see if it's there's a doctored photo of Michelle Obama with the penis that's doctored. Hold on, you guys keep going. But, what do you think, Sloth?
Hold on before you do that.
Yeah.
Because you're going.
No, I'm going to Google. I'm going to Google. I'm going to Google just like I did with Melania.
Yeah, but you only found one picture with a dick on it. You're going to find a ton of them from Michelle because everybody assumes she has one, and they're making a bunch of doctored photos of that.
Let me see.
I'm talking about looking for not a doctored photo with a bulge, like that last one you had, and find that exact same picture with no bulge. The exact same picture like you just did with Melania. Now, that's fair. If you're just going to pull up General Obama dick photos, Michelle Obama dick photos, you're going to find a ton of them. I'll tell you that right now. You put in no penis, and what comes up is she has a penis.
Okay, I will. I'll put that up. Michelle Obama, no penis. I'll put that in there right now. That way, that's exactly what you said. Michelle Obama, no penis. Okay.
That's not what I said. I said find that same picture. That same picture in the green dress, but find that without a bulge in it.
It wasn't a green dress, but okay. That's just a shadow.
Olive or something. The one that had the bulge in it. Well, then find a picture. That was not a shadow. That one right there on the right. Find a picture of that.
That's
where
the
it's
left,
not
you moron. It's the left.
No, that picture right there you just pulled up. Find that same picture without that bulge. Just like you do with Melania. The same picture. See if you can find it. Michelle Obama, that green, blue-green, whatever the hell that is, dress, with no bulge. I guarantee you're not going to find it. You know why? Because it doesn't exist.
You probably looked for it already.
Because she's got a dick.
Oh, look.
She's got the big one-eyed
Here's a
monster.
picture of her at the inauguration when Barack Obama was made president. And
look at that. Every picture you see of it. They all show the dick.
She's got a dress on. And
That's
I see
beautiful.
absolutely no penis. So you mean to tell me that her penis only sticks out? You mean to tell me that her penis only sticks out when it's got that green dress on? She's got a
Do you mean to think that?
She's got a tight
Do you mean to think that
beige
if she
dress
actually
on.
had a dick, she wouldn't be tying it back?
She don't have a dick. What are you talking about?
She's got a dick. She's got a dick. And it stares Barack in the face every night as he's sucking on it.
You always, the thing is, you are the same four words. You are a Trump supporter.
I'm asking you to. You're the one pulling the pictures up, not me. I'm still waiting for that green dress with no bulge.
I can't find one.
I proved it with Melania. Now you prove it with Michelle.
No, I can't find one.
Because it doesn't exist.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, like I said, okay, fair is fair. Now, yeah, she might have a small bulge in that green dress, but I'm going to ask you again, Bruce, yes or no?
Okay.
Have you seen her naked?
And I'll give you the same answer. No.
Then you're just speculating.
It's a logical speculation.
Until you can come up with a picture of her naked with a big black BBC schlong sticking out of her fucking belly button.
Well,
then you can sit there. No. Then you can sit there and tell me, Jason, she's got a penis, and I will look at you and go, you know what, Bruce, you're correct. But until then, you cannot give me one iota, one shred of proof that she has a penis.
But you just gave a misconception. You said a big old schlong. What are you assuming that because she's black? What if all she's got is a real tiny one, and all you see is a mushroom cat?
All right.
Because it's so stuffed back in there. That would explain the bulge.
All right, let me rephrase. Now, if you could show me a picture of Michelle Obama with a penis naked, then I'll believe you. But until then, you're just speculating. How about that?
I'm not denying that we're speculating. I am acknowledging that it is a logical speculation.
Okay.
But it is a speculation, of course. I've never denied that. But she's got a dick. A little birdie told me so.
A little birdie.
It was a woodpecker.
You know, Bruce, I must say, you are one of the sickest minds I've ever met. I must tell you that. Good. All right. We're back on. Now, what were we talking? Oh, yeah, Michelle Obama's penis.
Yeah, her big elongated schlong.
Yes, her big elongated schlong. Bruce, are you getting it? Are you getting the stream now?
I'm checking right now.
Check
it seems to be good.
Okay. It has the Roundtable logo on it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. All right. We're back in business. I don't know what happened. Sorry, everybody who's out there. If you want to call, don't bother because we're almost done anyway. Now, getting back to Michelle Obama's penis. Okay. Now, look. Bruce. Okay.
Yeah.
You are delusional. You see what you want to see. Like I said, being that you don't, if you thought Michelle Obama was the best first lady ever, you would be, you would be defending her. But being that you don't like her, you're going to go with every conspiracy theory out there. What do you think?
No, I admitted it was speculation, but see, here's one of the differences.
Okay, go ahead.
You say that this is what I believe.
Yeah.
You just went through a bunch of videos and a bunch of pictures. You think I'm the only one who believes in this?
Yeah.
Those pictures are everywhere. A ton of people believe in it.
Okay.
Nobody believes Melania has a dick, and nobody buys that. You found one doctored picture, and that's the best you could do. Now, I know you tried your best to defend Michelle because you want to lick her black asshole.
No,
I know that's really what you want. I understand.
No. I told you I don't like. I told you I don't like black women. I told you that. I told you at the beginning of the show. I don't like black women.
You'll make an exception.
No, I won't. Black women do not do anything for me. They don't do nothing for me. Mexican women.
Really kinky, curly hair, or what is it?
No, Mexican women do nothing for me. I like the white women. That's me.
Well, so did the black sheriff.
Who?
The black sheriff.
The black sheriff.
Where the white women at?
Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Stool, what do you think? Michelle Obama have a penis or not?
Well, the picture has a bulge. I mean, there's something there.
So you're speculating too.
Of course.
Of course. At least, hey, you know what, Bruce? At least he's honest. He's speculating.
I recall saying I was speculating like 20 times.
So
how is he honest enough?
Yeah. You're saying he's speculating, but yet you keep saying that she's got a penis. You're absolutely sure she does.
I don't know. I'm also being sarcastic too. I don't know for a fact that she's got one, but
okay.
What the hell else would you be hiding down there?
Look at that.
That is consistently seen in more than one picture, more than one video. She's scratching her balls or whatever the hell it is she's doing. You don't see Melania being so tasteless as to grab her crotch while on video. I would dare you to find one of those.
Maybe
you won't. You know why? Because they don't exist.
Maybe she needs replens. Maybe she needs to clean her vag.
She needs to wipe off the cheese or the smegma or whatever the hell it is she's got down there, and she'll quit itching.
Maybe.
That's just disgusting.
Yeah,
to
maybe.
see a woman scratching her cunt, especially a high-valued political figure like First Lady or President or anything like that, a politician.
Yeah.
You don't want to see them scratching their balls. That's disgusting.
Well, it's like people wanted to see you. It's like people wanted to see you scratch your balls. It's disgusting.
Especially
I don't
for
scratch
being
my balls in public. I have more taste than that. Obviously, she doesn't.
Obviously.
Do what, Stu?
Yeah. I was saying, especially for being the most beautiful person in America, scratching her balls.
Yeah, according to People Magazine.
Well, you know what? Was it People Magazine or Time Magazine that said that Bruce Jenner was a hero? Okay, you can't believe everything.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
You can't believe everything you hear or see or read.
Well, of course. Of course, she's obviously not one of the 100 most beautiful women in the world. That's obvious. You ever seen her without makeup? God, she is a nasty, nasty cunt.
And what makes you think that Melania Trump is not a nasty cunt when she has no makeup on?
Well, then why don't you pull up a picture of her with no makeup
jeez.
and pull up a picture of Michelle Obama with no makeup and let's compare. Isn't that what this is all about?
You see,
Comparison?
You see, it's people like you, Bruce, that take these they take these pictures, right? And it's not just one. They're taking like several a second. All right? Just looking for that one picture where she's got her mouth open or her teeth are kind of weird or she's got a really weird smile or something.
Or a bulge in her pants.
Yeah, and they use that and say, look, she's a man. Come on. You think they just take one picture and obviously they just got lucky and that person.
But here's the thing, it's more than one picture.
Is it?
Yeah.
Of course
it's
it is.
More than one picture.
Of course, you're taking dozens of pictures a minute. I mean, you have that automatic shutter speed.
Her. Everybody seemed to love her, though. I mean, it seems like nobody out there loves Melania. Oh, she's a piece of shit and all this. Where's all those pictures of her dick?
People don't like Melania because
the libs hate Melania a lot more than we hated Michelle Obama. But yet there's only dick pics of Michelle Obama.
The reason why the liberals hate Melania is because they hate Trump. If they loved Trump, they would love Melania. You know how it goes, Bruce. You know how it goes.
There's no doubt about that.
Okay?
There's no doubt about that.
If
you
Republicans, if you Republicans loved Obama, you would love Michelle. Okay? So it comes with the territory. It just depends on who you like.
It doesn't matter what side she's on.
Oh, come on.
You ever look at Jimmy
so
Carter's wife? He was a Democrat.
You're telling me, okay.
You ever see young pictures of Jimmy Carter's wife? He was a Democrat.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit?
You
Look,
sit there and say they're a Republican. He was a Democrat, and his wife was a hottie.
Let's say that Obama was a Republican, okay? And he had the same ideas that Trump had, okay?
Okay.
And the Obama train.
That would not improve his wife's
First of all, the Obama train, let's say. And you were going on, man, I'm going to jump on the Obama train. Everything's going to be great. And if it was that way, you would look at Michelle and go, Michelle's one of the best first ladies out there.
Well, no, because politics.
Because she's a Republican. Because she would be a Republican, not a Democrat. You Republicans are all the same.
No, I just proved you wrong. Jimmy Carter was one of the worst Democrats that we've had up through the 80s and 90s before Clinton.
Yeah.
And his wife was a smoking hot bitch when she was young. In fact, when she was first lady, she was smoking hot. Well, not smoking hot, but she was hot. She was hot. I
didn't think so.
And she was a Democrat. So that right there just blows your theory out of the water.
But you know what?
He was a Democrat,
but you know what?
She was hot.
She wasn't. What if she was black?
If she was black and looked like that, she would look weird.
Oh.
That would be like her wearing blackface. It wouldn't look right.
Al Jolson or what?
Yeah, if she was Al Jolson looking, she would look kind of weird. I couldn't call that hot.
Oh, see?
But see, now you're changing your argument. You're saying
you,
it's because they're Democrats.
No.
Now you're saying it's because she's black.
No, with you, Bruce, it has to do with race, too. It's all racial with you.
No, because I have known some black chicks that actually were not bad looking.
All right,
not many.
Let's
but
put
there have been a few.
All right, let's put you to the test, Bruce. Let's say Trump was black. I mean, deep, dark chocolate black. I mean, just almost blue. And Melania,
tar black.
Yeah, and Melania was really dark, like what's that? With that Congressman Omar,
Okay.
Ilhan Omar. You know what I'm talking about? That really black hair, straight cable like hair, really black. Wearing almost like a Muslim outfit, but not a Muslim outfit. Would you consider Melania hot if that was the case?
Okay, so let me make sure I understand the question here.
Okay, go ahead.
You're saying that Melania, with her current looks and features, which are actually Caucasian looking,
right,
but she had tar black skin,
right,
looking like she does now,
right.
It's not just her facial features that make her hot. In other words, if she went and put on blackface, but looking exactly the way she does, she would not be hot if she was black, because she looks Caucasian with tar black skin. I mean, you got to make a fair comparison. You can't say, well, what about Michelle Obama? If she put on a bunch of paper white makeup on her face and made herself white, she still has black features. That comparison doesn't work. It doesn't work, because you're just basically putting black or white face on them, and they're not going to be hot if they're the wrong color. That doesn't go with those features. Black people don't look like white people, don't look like Mexican people. They all look different. You can't just change the shade of their skin and expect them to stay hot. I mean, is that fair?
What do you think, Stool?
Oh.
I want to get Stool's opinion.
Michelle Obama is just ugly. It doesn't matter. Because I've seen some hot black women. She's just ugly. Ugly.
I just told her, I've seen some hot black women too. She is just ugly.
I find that hard to believe, Bruce, that you found a hot black woman.
Oh, it's not hard to believe at all.
It is. It is hard to believe.
It's not hard to believe at all. Now, keep in mind, I will. To be fair, I will tell you this: the ones that I have seen that were hot were not African. They were not like pure African black. They, of course, were American, so there was probably some white blood in there. Change your features a little bit. They didn't have that little thin coat of kinky hair on their head like Africans do. They had long, kind of straight hair, like there may have been some Caucasian blood in there somewhere that, that hair kind of added to their beauty, So yeah, I can't say that if there was an African woman that would I find her hot. I've never seen an African woman I found hot. But I have seen some American black that I did think were hot.
In the words of Bubba Hendershot, you're full of shit.
You're full of shit. Hey, that is a straight answer, and it's an honest answer, and it actually makes sense. But I don't expect you to agree with it because it makes you look wrong. But it's okay. I forgive you.
All right. What do you think, Stool? Forgiven. What do you think, Stool?
Grace Jones was hot. She was tar black.
You're not helping. You're not helping my case, Stool.
Grace Jones.
Grace Jones.
You know what's funny? I was just going to say that. Actually, Grace Jones did have a cuteness to her. I would fuck Grace Jones.
What?
Absolutely, I would fuck Grace Jones.
Hold on a second. Say that one more time.
I will fuck Grace Jones.
Oh shit! That's on YouTube. That's on YouTube. It will be there forever.
Well, like when he was on James Bond. Which one was it? The one with Christopher Walken and Roger Moore.
I think that was View to a Kill. I think.
Yeah, View to a Kill.
Yeah.
The way Grace Jones was dressed and looked in a View to a Kill, I would have fucked her right there on the set.
Man.
Right there on the set of a View to a Kill. Grace Jones, I thought was hot.
What about when Conan the Destroyer?
She didn't look as good there, and I think it's probably the way she dressed, maybe. Or maybe it was the...
She didn't have nothing on.
She looked very... Yeah, she didn't have anything on. No, she's got a great physique. Like I said, I'd fuck her. But, I mean, I think she looked her best when she was, like, really dressed up nice. And yeah, she looked... I'd fuck her. I'd fuck Grace Jones.
Okay.
It's funny Stu brought that up because I was just about to say that. He was reading my mind.
Oh my god! What about you, Stool? Would you fuck Grace Jones?
Yeah. You wouldn't?
No.
Are you gay? He wouldn't fuck Grace Jones, but he would fuck Michelle Obama.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. I did not
you
say
wouldn't
that.
fuck Michelle Obama?
Nope, I would not.
Well, why not?
What did I
Is
just
it
tell
because
you?
she's black?
What did I just... Yes. Yes, I told you that already. Because she's black. You're right.
So you don't find any blacks attractive? Is there a black that you would?
I find black women pretty. But I don't find find them attractive enough to have sex with them. No, I don't.
Not one.
Nope. Not
so
one.
never in your life have you ever fucked a black woman?
Nope. Never.
Not once ever.
Not one ever.
There's some question marks.
Yeah.
There's some
You're
question
fuss.
marks going up there.
You're full of shit.
I know your style.
No, actually, truthfully, no. Never. Never have I done. Never. I will put that out. I will put that out for everybody to know. I have not.
I have.
Well, that's wonderful.
I was fucking this girl that.
I hope we catch
I was
AIDS.
fucking this girl. Well, I didn't say I'd fuck one from Africa, but I'll tell you what, I did fuck one from Jamaica.
I hope we catch AIDS.
From Jamaica?
Yeah.
AIDS in Jamaica?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was Jamaican, and she was black, and I thought she was really nice. She was pretty. I had no problem fucking her. It was a pleasure.
What was his name?
Oh, his name was Wakahone the Wild.
All right, turds.
No, in fact, if I recall correctly, I think Stool got to meet her once.
Did you stool?
Yeah. Yeah, she was Jamaican. She was black. Didn't bother me none.
Did you want to fuck her too, stool?
No. Yeah, not his taste.
Yeah, he's
But hey,
silent.
we both agreed. We both agreed we'd fuck Grace Jones.
Ugh.
In fact, we'd tag team her, wouldn't we?
What just? Of course, Bruce would get the ass. Of course.
Oh yeah, of course.
You guys are sick motherfuckers, man.
So, all in all, that blows your theory once again out of the water. It's got nothing to do with the fact that Michelle Obama is black.
Oh, please.
And it's got nothing to do with the fact that she's a Democrat.
On.
It's got nothing to do with it. She is just an ugly cunt. That's all there is to it.
Just because you told me that you had some black girl, automatically that erases every other thing that you've done in your whole life. All of the I had relations with a black girl one time, so now, oh yeah, it's not because Michelle Obama's black.
You're
full of shit.
Trying to pose the picture. You're trying to pose the picture that I wouldn't fuck Michelle Obama either because she was black or because she was a Democrat. That I would not fuck a Democrat. I would not fuck a black girl. Which I blew both of those out of the water by saying
I didn't say that.
Carter was her name. Lynn Carter, I think her name was. She was a hottie, and she was a Democrat. I didn't agree with anything her husband was doing, but she was hot. There's no doubt about that.
I didn't say
you
that.
You just said that you've never fucked a black woman because you don't find them attractive.
You're right.
It must be because you're racist.
No.
It must be because you're racist.
Just because I don't find them attractive,
that means either.
Just because I don't find them attractive, that means I'm racist? Are you serious?
This is the argument you're making.
No. The reason why, let me tell you something, Bruce. The reason why you don't like Michelle Obama, and I'm going to be, this is the bottom line, okay? The reason why you don't like Michelle Obama.
We're talking about her looks, right?
What?
We're talking about her looks, not her attitude, right?
Everything about Michelle Obama.
We're talking about her look.
The reason why you don't like Michelle Obama is because she's a Democrat.
No, I don't like Michelle Obama because she is a cunt.
If Michelle Obama was a Republican and she was Melania Trump, let's say that Donald Trump married Michelle. Okay, let's say her name was Michelle. Hold on. Let's say her name was Michelle Trump. Okay.
Okay.
You would go, oh, that Michelle Trump. She's one of the best best first ladies out there. She may not be that pretty,
No,
but she is wonderful.
If she looked like she
because
does right now,
the reason why you like her is because she was Trump. Now, being that Obama, Barack Obama, you don't like Barack Obama, you hate Barack Obama, you're gonna hate his wife. Come on, just admit it, Bruce. Admit it.
No. If that was the case, I would admit it. I'm not admitting it because that's not the case. I think Michelle Obama is an ugly bitch. You just said that you didn't like it because you didn't find them attractive either. But I find one not attractive, and is it because she's a Democrat?
Okay, here we go.
No, she's not my taste. She's ugly as hell.
All right. So let's say
You're
that
trying to make the same argument. It's just not holding water.
Okay. All right. So let's go back a little bit here. Let's say that Michelle Obama was Michelle Trump. Okay. Would you say that you like Trump and you like Michelle Trump, but you just don't find her that attractive? She's just a really nice first lady as far as that's it. Would you say that?
Okay, let me clarify what you're saying.
Okay,
here. You're saying that if he was married to Michelle Obama,
yeah,
but she had Melania's attitude, very graceful, very classy.
Oh, please. Okay,
and
go ahead.
Very nice. Would I like her more?
Yes.
I would like her politics more, sure. But would I find her more attractive? No, not if she looks like Michelle Obama.
Okay.
Not if she didn't change her looks.
Okay.
Because I don't find her looks attractive.
Okay.
I don't care who she's married to. I don't care what her politics are. She's not attractive.
Okay.
And being a Republican or a Democrat does not mean they're attractive or not. It's their looks, their nose. Do they have droopy tits? Are they fat? That's what makes a person attractive. That has nothing to do with politics. Michelle Obama's an ugly cunt. She was a Democrat. Lynn Carter was hot. She was a Democrat. It doesn't matter what party they're with. She's ugly. Her looks are ugly. I'm repulsed by looking at that 12-gauge nose on her face. I don't like her.
Okay.
What does any of this have to do with politics? She's ugly.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's for a few minutes here. Let's break down that word politics. Now, what's the first part? Poly. What does that mean? Poly means many, a lot of, right? Okay, and ticks. What are ticks? Bloodsuckers.
What?
So politics is basically just a bunch of fucking bloodsuckers. That's all it is.
You might actually have something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
bloodsuckers and cocksuckers.
Yeah, like Will Smith said in Wild Wild West. Let's break down that word, redneck. So.
I never saw that one.
Oh, that's right. You never saw Wild Wild West. I'm sorry.
That's right,
because Will Smith was black. That's right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
I used to like him in the old days. No, I used to like him in the old days. I liked his early stuff, like when he was Fresh Prince.
Are you serious?
I did like a couple of his early movies. Yeah, I liked him.
He was horrible as Fresh Prince. It was terrible.
Well, it doesn't matter the reason. The point is, I did like the guy at one time. But now he's turned into this, I don't know, this idealistic cocksucker. He's just not what he used to be anymore.
A Democrat.
Yeah, then his son, Jaden Smith, no, Democrats got nothing to do with it. He's just turning into this fucking opinionated motherfucker. It's got nothing to do with politics. Like his son, Jaden, talking about he thought that school was a waste of time. This is the kind of shit he's teaching his kids. That school is a waste of time. That's his son's opinion.
Okay.
Is this the way he's raising those motherfuckers? He's evidently got problems. I don't like him for that shit. Not to mention his movies are starting to suck. I did not like Men in Black. I did not like, what's that one he came out with his kid?
Oh, After Earth?
Pursuit of Happiness.
After Earth.
Yeah, After Earth. That one. The movies were shit. They sucked. I don't like him because he sucks. Got nothing to do with his color. I love Denzel Washington. I just watched
The Equalizer.
Crimson Tide. I watched some of his new movies. He's got that new. Oh, speaking of movies, Denzel's new movie. Remember that old series from the '80s?
The Equalizer.
The Equalizer. Yeah. Have you seen the new ones?
Part
the
2.
Movies?
I saw
Awesome.
1 and 2. Yeah, they were good. They were great.
I loved them. I was thinking it wasn't going to be very good because of the fact that they changed it from white to black. I really didn't like that, but I do like Denzel, so I gave it a chance. And the storyline was just
the thing is,
excellent.
The
I
first
love those two movies.
Part 1, I think, was better than Part 2.
Yeah, Part 1 was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. I'll give you that one. It was definitely better.
Yeah.
I love Denzel. I haven't seen very many movies with him that I didn't like.
You want to suck his
Loved
cock,
him in
don't you?
Crimson Tide.
You want to suck his cock. You know you do. Come on, just admit it.
Hey, what can I say? What can I say? Hey, he's Denzel, man. so see, once again, it's got nothing to do with the fact that Will Smith is black. I hate his acting style.
Okay.
I hate everything about him. He sucks. He was good, but now he sucks. His son really sucks. Jaden is just a big, fucking, hot, steamy piece of shit in the fucking lawn. That's all he is. There's no redeeming qualities about that ignorant piece of shit.
I'll give you that. Yep, you're right. Yep. Once we agree. Jaden is a piece of shit. You're right.
He is a piece of shit. I mean, it's got nothing to do with color. It's all to do with attractiveness.
I know there was a movie that he did after I Am Legend. I Am Legend. Yes. After that movie, Men in Black were good. But I Am Legend was all right, and then after that, it was just garbage.
I'll tell you, one of the only late movies that I liked him in was Hancock.
Well, that was all right, but he was.
Well, I liked it. I liked it. I really thought that was a good movie, and despite the fact that it had Will Smith in it, I did like it. My favorite part was where he confronted the French kid. Remember, called him the asshole.
Yeah,
the asshole.
Well, there was a movie.
He launched him up into the air.
There was a movie he did recently called Suicide Squad. That was
that movie was horrible.
Yeah, it was garbage. It was garbage. So, and it's just like what's his name? That one guy from Saturday Night Live. He did Happy Madison, or what's it?
Happy Gilmore.
Happy Gilmore. Adam Sandler. Yeah.
Adam Sandler is not funny.
He's not.
I don't find him funny one bit.
After he did Saturday Night Live, he was funny in Saturday Night Live with Opera Man and all that. But when he started doing movies, he went right downhill. He was not funny.
I don't even think he was funny with Saturday Night Live.
Well,
he did his comedy bits on CD and stuff. The only thing I did like by him was one song. That one, Medium Pace. Oh, and Piece of Shit Car. I did like those two songs. Those were funny.
You didn't like the Lunch Lady?
That's the only funny thing he has ever done. Huh?
You didn't like the Lunch Lady?
Yeah. I didn't like Lunch Lady. Yeah, I didn't like Lunch Lady. Oh. I don't like anything except those two songs.
Oh, okay.
My dog's got a big clit, man. That's not funny. That's just not. He's like giving a punchline with no joke. He's not funny.
Well, neither is Will Ferrell. Neither is Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly. They're not funny at all either.
I hate that son of a bitch. Oh, Talladega Nights, motherfucker. Yeah. I will say I did like him in The Other Guys.
Nope.
I did like him in that movie.
Nope.
But I hate him in everything else he's been in.
I'm the kind of guy that gives the benefit of the doubt. I watched one movie from Will Ferrell. I could not make 5 minutes. He was not funny.
Yeah.
Not funny at all.
That was my opinion of Will Ferrell. I hate Will Ferrell. He sucks.
He's not
and
funny.
Guess what? He's also not black.
All these new movies that are coming out with all these comedians, they're not funny.
That's garbage. We'll
take Dredd, Judge Dredd, when Sylvester Stallone did that movie. They had
Rob Schneider.
Yeah, Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider is not funny. And they had him as a sidekick who tried to do comedy, and he sucked. Then they came out with another Dredd with Carl Urban. And
it was good, too.
Yes, his sidekick was not funny, She was serious. It was a serious role, and it was fucking great. It was a great. I heard there's going to be a part 2 to that. So
There ought to be. It did well.
Yeah, it did very well. I enjoyed it. I've watched it like 6 times already. I really enjoy that movie. And
I'm waiting for the next movie with Grace Jones. I haven't had a hard on in years.
Well, that I can believe. I can believe that. You telling the truth on that one. Anyway, guys, I think it's time to wrap her up. I'll have to do the memes later on, but it's time to go. I got work tomorrow, so yeah. I know. Unlike some people, I have to work. So, shithead.
Yeah, I guess somebody's got to go through the park and scoop up all that shit.
Right? Maybe get a job. Maybe you get a job pushing. What's that? Yeah. I knew he would finish my sentence for me. So, but anyway, thanks for being on. Like I said, it's a Sunday Roundtable. We're not going to be able to do it next week because I have a show on next week. But maybe the week after, I'll let you know. I'll give you guys a text or whatever. I'll let you know if we're going to be able to do it.
You were talking about that. You were talking about that drag show you were going to be in, right?
Yeah, the drag show.
Is RuPaul sponsoring that one?
I'm part of
RuPaul?
Yeah, I'm part of the Dick Dancers, so I have to be there. So, I mean, that's a lot of money right there on the line. A bunch of guys throwing. There's a bunch of guys throwing money in my G-string.
You better work. Yeah, you better work.
Sickos. But I think not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that, on the 12th of May, I'll have to do. I can do something there, and probably. Oh, geez, probably in June after that. But like I said, we'll get together and I'll kind of give you the dates when I can do this, because it's the summertime and it's starting to get really busy. So anyway,
all right. Are we gonna do final thoughts?
Yes, if you guys want to do final thoughts, go ahead. What do you think? What would be the best story we've had so far, Bruce?
Oh, me to go first. I would say probably that chick that got drunk and put herself in a coma.
Oh, the alcohol,
It warms my heart to see stuff like that. Because, like I said, that is Darwinism at its finest.
Yeah.
These kids are going to be stupid and do stupid things, and you can't say or think that this girl didn't know that what she was doing was wrong. Her parents told her not to have a party.
Oh yeah.
She did everything she was not supposed to do.
Yep.
She didn't care. They trashed her parents' house.
Yep.
She obviously didn't care what her parents thought when they got home. And she drank herself into a coma. I say fuck her. I have no sympathy for her. And I'm hoping they'll eventually pull the plug. We don't need people like her breeding.
Exactly.
We have enough people like that. And I also I love Denzel Washington. I still want to fuck Grace Jones. I want to fuck Grace Jones, and Michelle Obama has a dick.
Well, I'll tell you, I agree on I agree on one of the four. Okay.
Well, you want to fuck Grace Jones too?
No. As far as the girl in the coma, I agree. As far as Michelle Obama have a dick, I don't agree. As far as you wanted to fuck Grace Jones, I don't agree. And the other thing you were talking about, I don't agree.
Fuck Grace Jones?
No. You know what? Hold on. Let me rephrase that. Okay. Let me give you 5 words. If the money was right. Because I would do anything for a buck.
I'd fuck Grace Jones for free.
Have at it. But mine better have a 1 with a bunch of zeros at the end of it with commas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, but you'll fuck an archaeologist top pick for free.
Oh yeah.
You'd lick her asshole.
Definitely.
Oh my god.
Definitely.
Well, they'd have to pay me quite a bit.
Okay, well, it's up to you.
I want
It's
to
your
be sitting
thing.
on the business capital. They would have to pay me, pay me a lot. Many zeros.
And you know what? If the money was right, I would lick Michelle Obama's asshole. If the money was right. If the money was right. Don't hold on. Don't go If the money was right. It would have to be right. It would have to be like $1 million or $2 million, something like that, to get me to lick her asshole.
Okay. So if they gave you $1 million to lick her asshole, and when you looked down there, you saw her dick, would you come on the show and admit it?
Yes, I would.
You just licked a guy's asshole? You'd admit that on the air?
I would say, you know what, Bruce? I licked the asshole of Michelle Obama, and she had a scrotum. And you know what? You were correct.
And you licked that too.
You were
correct.
correct.
For free. That was a bonus.
You were correct. She is a man. Yep, that's what I would say. You're damn right.
And that was a perk, right?
Honesty and integrity is part of this show. All right.
Well, I admire you.
Now, Stool, what are your final thoughts?
The toilet licker, she was hot.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming.
She's hot, man. I fucking shit at her.
What if it was a man?
I wouldn't kiss her. I'd fuck the shit out of her.
What if it was a man? What if it was a transgender? She hasn't had the surgery yet. She's still got a penis.
Oh, was it a man?
No, I said what if it was still a man? I don't know. From what I've read from the article, she's a transgender, but it doesn't say if she's transforming or she already has transformed. It doesn't say.
Hey, there's money in it. Hey, Michael.
I hope it's not a man.
Let's get Stool's opinion here. So what do you think, Stool?
Hey, Stool.
What?
Would you fuck her while she's bent over a toilet, eating out of it? Let's add a little spice to the question.
Right. Go ahead,
I don't know
Stool.
about that. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
It's a quick answer, man.
That was fast.
Right?
So you're telling me that you would fuck this girl, like say in a bed, but you wouldn't fuck her while she was licking the toilet seat?
Oh yeah, I mean, she's looking at a toilet seat. That's all right. I don't have to see it being licked, but having her eat on it, that's a different story. You know?
Well, that's just Bruce's fantasy. Don't worry about that. That's Bruce's fantasy.
You caught me. I'm exposed.
All right. Well, let me tell you my final thoughts here. I think this roundtable is great. A lot of different subjects that nobody wants to touch because there's so many fucking faggot millennials out there. But I think the best story that we did today, I would have to say, was the Michelle Obama one, because I think that Bruce is full of shit.
Ain't that right, Bubba?
Look,
Oh, shit.
I am not the kind of guy that likes to speculate. I'm the kind of guy that likes to get facts. If I can, if somebody prints a story, in type, and says that Michelle Obama has a penis, okay, where's the pictures? Where's the video? And they don't show that. Well, I'm not going to believe that. You got a picture. A picture could be doctored, and the problem is a video nowadays can be doctored also. It's really hard to find true evidence out there. But I must say, that looking at some of the images of Michelle Obama and looking at some of the images of Melania Trump, I will tell you two right now, Stool and Bruce, that I am not a Republican, and I am not, and I'm sure you're going to smile at this, I am not a Democrat. I'm basically non-supportive of any party right now, because I think that every party out there is basically full of shit, and they're only out for themselves. But that's just me.
Well, I don't consider myself a Republican.
No?
I consider myself a conservative.
Well,
I am a hardcore conservative.
okay, Stool, piece of shit. What's the difference? It's the same thing.
No, it ain't the same thing. Republican is a political party. Conservative is a belief.
Oh,
I am a hardcore conservative. It just so happens that the only party that matches most of what I believe, not all, but most, is going to be the Republican
all
Party.
right, let me finish.
But I am a hardcore
Let me finish my thought, you cunt. All right.
No, I just wanted to clarify. Go ahead.
I just want to say, you know, I have seen some of the decisions, some of the ramifications of what Obama has done. I didn't like it. There are things that he's done that I did like. There are things that Trump has done that I don't like. And there are things that Trump has done that I really enjoy. So for me, it's hard for me to pick a party because every party has its pros and cons. Okay? But for right now, I'm not going to say I'm a Democrat, but I'm leaning more towards the Republicans because Trump has shown that he can get things done. The only thing that I'm waiting for right now is for him to close the borders.
Yeah, I knew that was coming. The border.
Yeah. Because those fucking beaners are fucking just all over the place. But like I said, that was my favorite story because, like I said, you know, we can agree or disagree about Melania or Michelle or whatever, but in the long run, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're going to go. Trump's going to, you know, Trump might have a second, term, which is fine with me. I don't care. I got a raise at work, a very big raise at work. So, hey, I don't give a shit. The next guy that might come in, I know Joe Biden is going for president right now. You know. I know who's got. Yeah, he's running for president. Yep, Joe Biden is running for president. Yep.
That pedophile doesn't have a chance.
Pedophile. Hey, I'm going to mark those words because when he becomes president, I'm going to go on this show, on the Sunday Roundtable, I'm going to go, you know, Bruce, you said that Joe Biden was not going to be president. Now he's your president.
You're right. You can quote me because it ain't going to happen.
Well,
in fact, if you want, we could touch on that on the next.
Yes.
Go into some of these candidates. That'd be interesting.
Yes. We can do that. We can go on the presidential candidate because there's a bunch of them out there, actually.
Yeah, they all think it's a sure thing.
Oh, they all do. The conservatives, the independents, all these other parties, the Whigs. I wish that they should bring back the Whig Party. I'm telling you, bring back the Whig Party.
The Whig Party. The Whigs.
Yes.
Those Whigs were styling.
Yes, and you know you would benefit from being part of the Whig Party, Bruce, because you know you'd be able to have a toupee.
Oh, yeah, free toupees for everybody.
That's right.
That'd be cool. I'd stand behind that one.
I'm sure you would. But anyway,
and you haven't lost enough yet. You get a weave.
Sickos.
The pubic hair club for men.
Pubic hair club for men. All
Get
right.
some of those transplants we've been waiting for.
What?
Get
Well-
some of those transplants we've been waiting for.
Well, to
Give
everybody
your pubes a
listening,
shot.
thank you for being part of the roundtable. May 12th, we'll be back May 12th. Mark that down, guys. May 12th. And we'll talk about the political parties, because that's going to be a big issue, I'm sure. Because everybody wants to vote Democrat, not Republican. But that's okay. For me, to let you guys know, I think that in the near future, I'm going to make a prediction, okay? Like I said, I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but I'm going to make a prediction. Being that there are two parties that are the majority right now, which is the Democrats and the Republicans, I have a strong feeling, like I would say 90%. I have a strong feeling that Donald Trump is going to have a second term. There's no doubt. I think he's going to have a second term.
I'm pretty confident about it. I agree.
What do you think, Stool?
No, he's gonna win. That's
Is he
all
all
there is to it.
is he all washed up? Is he done?
Oh, no, he's effective. People love that.
He's got it. Stock market's up. Everyone's got jobs. People are getting jobs. Things are going to change.
And
And right after Trump, don't think that there's not a plan after Trump. Well, there's definitely a plan after Trump. He's got somebody who's going to.
I'm still waiting for the wall.
It's got to get through Congress. That's what's stopping me. That's the
He's
problem.
got
He's not a
executive
dictator.
orders. He's a billionaire. He can pay for it with his own money.
It's a $20 billion wall. It's only worth $10 billion. How would you do that?
Only $10 billion.
Maybe you
Oh,
can use your money. You can use your pennies.
sure. Go ahead.
So you call him next time your bank account's been drained. Don't complain, because you know that wall's coming.
Well, you know, I've been watching the news, and the border's really been getting really bad. They say I think it said 3,000 to 5,000 people a day are trying to cross that border in from Mexico to the United States.
Because of they're trying to change it where illegals can vote.
Yeah, but you know what they should do? Listen. I think, Bruce, what you need to do, being that you're such a Trump supporter, is you need to write a letter. You need to write a letter to Donald Trump and tell him to build the wall from Arizona or Nevada to Texas, but leave California open. Because for some reason, California is a sanctuary state, and they love those Mexicans up there anyway. So they could just walk right into California and reside right there. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean?
Oh, we need to fence off California. I don't mean the border. I said California, to make sure they don't go from California anywhere else.
Sure.
We'll build the border wall around California. That'll work.
It would be cheaper to build a wall around California. Don't you think?
Yeah, we just send all the illegals there. They should love that shit,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's a sanctuary state, right? It's a sanctuary state.
Yeah, that's why Nancy Pelosi was bitching about it. Can't believe he's going to do that. Hey, you said you wanted them?
Yeah. They could park outside her mansion. That's gated, by the way.
Oh, yeah, California's already going bankrupt. Those illegals will just finish them off. Then California could just go ahead and break off and sink into the ocean. Let it go.
And the 5 words I say is, like I give a shit. I don't give... Well, you know what? I take that back. I do give a shit, because the porn industry is in California, and I support the porn industry.
It's in New York, too. We'll keep New York.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, then we're okay then.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
And we're good. Never mind. Fuck California. We're good. All right, guys. Thanks for coming. Like I said, we'll be on what is it? I've got to check my calendar here. May 12th. So write that down. We're going to do some political shit. So I know how much Bruce loves political shit. By the way, I wanted to ask you a question, Bruce. Are you familiar with a guy named Ben? What's that Jewish guy's name? Ben something. He's a political analyst.
Oh, you're talking about the young lawyer.
What?
Yeah, Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro. Yes. Are you familiar?
Yeah, I like Ben Shapiro.
I thought so because he talks just like you do.
Well, no, he's very intelligent. One thing I love when people talk to him, he's never like, man, he just talks and talks and talks, and he's well articulated. He knows what he's saying. He always has a valid argument. I like the guy.
Oh, I like the guy too. I mean, I like how he destroys the millennial type, I should say.
Oh, and he does it without hesitation.
Yeah, he does. He does.
You know,
the transgenders.
He's an excellent speaker.
When he was on the show with a transgender, and he's like, he's talking about how it's a delusion or an illness or whatever. Did you see that
you're
one?
Go home with an ambulance.
Yeah, that one. Yep.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
How was that ex-SEAL or whatever?
Yeah, when they were talking about how Bruce Jenner got an award for something. It's like look, I don't really give a shit. Before we end the show, I just want to say this. I don't really give a shit about the transgenders and the bisexuals and the homosexual, LGBTQIAB, whatever it is nowadays. I don't give a shit. You guys do whatever you want to do, but when they start bringing it into the political spectrum and when they start bringing it into the national spectrum, it becomes a problem. Because now these guys are just trying to make it a national, what's the word? A norm. Trying to make it a norm that it's okay to be binary or non-binary or whatever. There's only two genders, male and female. That's it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's it. There's no non-binary or whatever. It's just a state of mind. If you don't like it,
gender fluid and all that bullshit.
And I'll say to all the people out there that say that they're not male or female or binary or whatever, go kill yourself. Just kill yourself. It'll be more food for us. We don't give a shit. That's how it is. Right? What do you think, Bruce?
Yeah, I agree. It would probably get rid of about 1% of the population.
Oh well.
Which that goes back to Darwinism.
That's a lot. That's a lot of steaks on my plate, though. That's good.
Yeah, that's a lot of steak.
Yep, that's a lot of steak. What do you think, Stool?
A lot of steak. Yeah. Oh no, screw them all, man.
You just say that because of the don't ask, don't tell.
Yeah, no. They're forcing it on us.
Yeah, they are.
That's what I don't like.
They are forcing it. And of course, if you don't address them as their proper pronouns, it's an act of violence. I mean, come on, really? An act of violence?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's all bullshit.
It's ridiculous. So what's your pronoun? Him, her, there? No. You're a man or a woman. He or she. That's it. If a guy...
There's one way to end the confusion.
What?
Just look in your pants.
Yeah. If a guy decides to become, a woman and he gets his penis cut off and turn into a vagina, guess what? His DNA, his cells are still male. That's it. You're not going to be able to get rid of that. You're always going to be male, no matter what you got in between your legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't cut all the legs off a dog and call it a caterpillar. It's still a dog.
Yeah. Yep. That's true. You're still going to have the same DNA, the same hormones, the same everything.
Yeah, you'll always be a guy, no matter what. until you die. It doesn't matter what you do with your body.
You know, yeah. And if for people to say, "Oh, it's not the right," I don't identify as male or female. Fuck you. You know, you just go kill yourself. Just go kill yourself. Just save us the heartache of crying for you. You know what I mean? Fuck you. So, anyway, that's what I got to say.
Morticians are like that. More business. Cool.
I'm sure Stool saw a lot of that in the military, right, Stool?
Or the transgender thing?
Transgender, fags, homosexuals.
You can tell when they were gay, but we never confirmed that they were gay because no one really cared, and they didn't bring it up. Well, I'm telling you, right before I got out, they got rid of that don't-ass hotel, shitty-ass Hussein.
Yeah.
Barack Hussein. And they coming out of the woodwork, but it was just the SJW ones.
Okay.
It was just those.
But yeah, there's nothing like seeing a military guy dressed in his fatigues, prancing around all limp-wristed and shit, dancing around like a little fairy.
That's true.
Don't need that in the military. There or those stress cards. That's bullshit.
Stress cards. I heard about that.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Yeah, what the hell's happening to our military, man?
Yeah, well, that's the way of the millennial. We're just gonna have to We're just gonna have to get used to it. Yep, it sucks, but it's bigger than we are. But like I said, we're already old enough to where we don't have to care, and they can't make us care. So fuck all.
Bigger than my dick.
That I can believe. I can believe that. So, but anyway, we're old enough. Yeah, I said we're old enough not to care, and you know what? They can't make us care. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
They're trying.
They're trying, but they may convince some, but they're not going to convince all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
very true.
What's the old saying? You can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. You know what I mean? So.
Yep.
You can fool some of those people our age, but you're not going to fool me. I can see right through it. You're just a piece of shit who needs to die. That's the way I see it. You're a piece of shit that needs to die. That's it.
That needs to expire.
Yep. Pretty much. All right, guys. Well, like I said, May 12th we'll be back on here talking about the politics. So just what I want you to do is to send me a text or a picture, whatever, some of your candidates that you want to talk about. We're going to put them on there.
All right.
I think we're going to basically make that a whole show because I think that would be something that would require a whole show, basically.
All right. That's cool.
But yeah, come up with some candidates and we're gonna get that done. So, you guys stay on the line for a second, okay? All right.
All right.
All right, everybody. Thanks for being on the roundup. For the people that didn't call, who gives a shit? We did it anyway. So we're going to say goodnight and have a great tomorrow afternoon.